Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Coffee Talk Tokyo. It's going great. It went great the last time. The first time it didn't go great, but tonight it's going to go great again. I'm really excited to learn more about these characters and how they interconnect, how their stories are going to go, how I'm going to screw them up by giving them the wrong drink. It's just so good. It is sad to not be in Seattle with the old friends, but it's exciting to meet new people, and the new coffee shop is so cute. So we will get into that. Hello, Zara. Welcome in. How are you? How's it going? I do have some rather sad news, and it is related to why I didn't stream last night. So of course Sunday night is normally our mega modded Stardew playthrough, and just doing the normal things as usual, updating mods. And the last time that we played, so the first time back in a long time was April 19th, and the stream was fine. We had a good time. Everything was perfect. Everything ran perfectly. The next week was April 26th. It was mostly fine, except we missed a cutscene. It just sort of errored out, and I was like, oh, that's a shame. So I sort of made sure that night that we didn't get any more cutscenes, just so that I could fix whatever that problem was. I have been working since then to try to fix the problem. I don't know what the problem is. Presumably, it happened sometime between the 19th and the 26th, right? Because it was fine, and then it was not fine. But I have done test after test after test, literally hundreds of tests at this point. I cannot get any cutscene to work. And for me, that's like the main thing about our Mega Modded playthrough. I think all of the new characters are the most interesting part about it. So for us to not be able to see cutscenes, for me, that's game breaking. It's so frustrating. I Googled everything under the sun, couldn't find any information. I finally had to take to Reddit. Like, I actually had to post on, I have literally never posted on Reddit before. I had to post on the Smappy subreddit about, just please take this and fix it. And so far, nothing. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. So what I think I'm going to have to do is just start a new profile on Stardrop, which is the mod manager. Because I have multiple, profiles on there. I have the mega modded one, and then I have like the Star Gals one. I still have that. I have a test one that's just empty, and I test things out on that. So I'm going to have to start a whole new profile and basically build from scratch everything that we've already done. What it might come down to, I hope not, but what it might come down to is that we have to start over. And even if we did start over at this point, I don't know what we're starting with, because I don't know what's broken. So for a while, Stardew is once again put on the shelf. I was hoping to get this playthrough finished by the time 1.7 comes out. I have no idea when 1.7 is coming out. It could be 5 years from now. I was hoping to have it done by then, because I know as soon as 1.7 comes out, everything's breaking. So yeah, it's gonna have to be shelved for a while. For all I know, I'm gonna figure out what the problem is tonight, and we're gonna get it figured out. Also, Caster Labs is not running properly, so I have to restart that. Was there an update to him? Well, see, that's what I thought. I thought, okay, well, somewhere in that week, something went from working to not working. So I turned off all of the mods that I added and updated in that week. It still doesn't work. I've tried ones that I had from the beginning, and it still doesn't work. I've turned off everything extra. I mean, everything's extra. It's a mod. But everything, all the little aesthetic things, and it still doesn't work. So I don't know. And I even have like a test save that is like, it has, I haven't done anything to it. So it's like literally day one, year one. I come out of my house, there's supposed to be a cutscene. It doesn't work. So I simply don't know. I simply do not know. But I'm going to keep working on it. I'm just not going to devote my entire time to it. And that's why I didn't stream last night, because normally I would be like, oh, well, Stardew's not working, we'll play something else. Literally, I was working on it so hard. I looked up at the clock. It was 3 a.m. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not streaming tonight. But it was just like, I was lasered into it, and I got absolutely nowhere with it. Apart from, I think maybe I know what's not causing it, but saying that I know what's not causing it out of 650 mods doesn't really mean much. So yeah, Stardew's on the shelf for a while. Maybe we'll do a different Stardew playthrough on Sundays, or maybe I have been really wanting to revisit a lot of the old games that we've just dabbled in. So like, I'd like to go back to Fae Farm. I'm currently editing a VOD of Fae Farm. I'm like, that looks like a lot of fun. Let's play that. Or Coral Island. Or, you know, there have been a lot of games that we've played once, and there's so much potential in them. I really like them, but they just didn't fit into the schedule. Well, now the schedule's broken. So maybe we'll just dabble. Do a little dabble on a Sunday. So maybe it'll be Surprise Sunday. For a while there was Surprise Monday, which didn't really make any sense. It was Mystery Monday. But maybe it'll be Surprise Sunday. I don't know. Or maybe I'll get it fixed by next Sunday. I have no idea. So shut up, because my God, I've got so much reading to do tonight. But before we get into all that reading, let's take a look at our snacks. So I forgot to even stage everything. My God. How unprofessional. So I was going to make some sort of something from the new game, because there, you know, we got ice cream, we got mango, we got all kinds of that stuff going on. But it has been raining here for the past 3 days, 4 days, and I just want something cozy and familiar and warm. So tonight I just have some coffee, and I have this vanilla oat creamer from Aldi. I don't like it. I do not recommend this. It has like a weird sourness to it. Which is not to say like a gone off sour milk kind of a taste. It just tastes tangy weirdly. And I did notice, I didn't read the ingredients when I bought it, but it does have stevia in it. It has a ton of sugar in it too, but for some reason, along with that sugar, they felt the need to put stevia in. I don't like stevia. I don't like monk fruit. So that's my bad for buying it. But I don't love it, but you know, I've got it, so I'm using it up. And to go along with my vanilla latte, I have these new Belvita vanilla mocha crunchy biscuits, and I love me a Belvita. I think my favorite is the cranberry orange, or the gingerbread that they have at Christmas time. I do like to have the cranberry orange with a pumpkin spice when they have the pumpkin spice, but as far as just like a flavor, it's the gingerbread. Had a busy Saturday. Went to see my son in college. It was over 2 hours away, and we saw the mega. Yeah, you were telling me about it. I'm glad that you got to see it, and it's so good. Going again tomorrow with your mother-in-law. Oh, that's so nice. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I know that you were hyped for it, and I'm glad that the hype was worth it for you. I just realized I didn't light my candles, so let's do that. Let's get real cozy in here, shall we? Let's get very, very cozy. That is not my lighter. That is a lipstick. Get the candles going in remembrance of our Mega Modded playthrough. I mean, we started that. What was the date? I want to say it was actually May 27th of 2024. So nearly exactly 2 years. And of course, we did have a massive gap in the middle. But, you know, that was my baby. I really, rest in peace to a real one, because that, I loved that. And I still hold hope. So maybe this isn't a memorial. Maybe this is a vigil. This is a vigil to our mega modded playthrough. I want to believe that I can save it and not have to start over, because really that was a lot of work to get all of those mods to work together. And I don't want to believe that it's all gone too soon. So this is, you know, this is hope rather than despair. But anyway, let's be a little less morbid about that and get into some coffee talk, shall we? Enough with the talk. Let's get into the coffee. Press any key. How about I just click? And we're coming along there. What day are we? I want to say that we're on day 4, which isn't very much. It's the worst when a game breaks like that. Yeah, because it's just like, I don't know what's wrong. If it were just something as like, oh, well, you broke something, so just take that out and you can't have that one thing that you want, but the rest of it's fine. Fine. I've done that before with that playthrough. But this is just like, I don't know. I have no idea. No clue what the problem is. All right, continue, please. And I'm going to turn up just a tiny bit for me. And I'm also going to, I don't know why you're not dinging. Ding me. And all okay. And good. Okay. So we have lots of posts on Tomodachi to look at. Pineapple Apple. That's the name of the song. Okay. So it's going to take me a moment to remind myself of what's going on, because I don't remember anything. I do remember that Ryuhei has yet to come into the shop. My Sims 4 very veggie challenge save is being done too with the dynasty system. There it comes adding 2 family members. I get kicked out every time I love. That's so annoying. And it's just like, just tell me what the problem is. Don't kick me out. Tell me what you want me to do. I'll fix it. Because that's the other thing too. It would go like sometimes in my testing, you know, over and over and over again, I couldn't get events, but also sometimes I couldn't even leave my house. I was like, the thing that I just touched has nothing to do with the outside. What are you doing? It's just, it doesn't make any sense. And it's giving me these error messages and I'm like, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what you want me to do. It's so weird. I just had to remove it all together and had someone else make a dynasty. I think it's okay now. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, if you can find a workaround. It's frustrating. You'd like to just do it the way that you want to do it, but yeah, that's at least some relief. Dolphins sleep with only one eye closed. Life listens. I'm going to come back to that. I like that, and I don't know why. Just finished The Second Chance of a Firstborn. Such a beautiful book. Romance, betrayal, drama. It has it all. Let me just click out of these, but I will be clicking on the hashtag. And also yeah, nice. I like what's going on there between those two. Anyone heard of a girl who died in the past year? She's annoying and mouthy. Nobody? Nice. I mean, I guess you can say those kind of things when you work in the business, but a little rude. I thought I could sing. Okay. I'm very intrigued by this character because so far he's given me that, again, that Gerard from Love Ghosty feel of just a little pretentious, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. The big 4-0 next week. Still not sure if that's grown up or just grown tired. I can tell you it is just simply grown tired. I am absolutely going to click on that hashtag later. Teriyaki sauce half a cup of Tanari for a quarter cup of brown sugar. Thank you for that. That sounds... I've been thinking about wanting to make... Well, just wanting to cook in general lately. But I've been wanting to make some sort of teriyaki something or other. Met another June fan by total chance yesterday. Tokyo just feels a little smaller every day. Yeah. Always nice to find. Aw, they're so cute. Still don't know when the next live will be yet, but we'll keep the space updated with any news. Yes. Thanks for keeping us posted. Nothing from his official account. Appreciate the positivity here. This page is keeping me sane. Yeah. I mean, again, it's not the best when you have to just cancel last minute when people have made all these plans, but if you have to, you have to. Realizing all my favorite childhood cakes were basically baked sugar. Suggestions for a gentler grown-up? No. More sugar. That if you're having a cake, have a cake, you know? It doesn't mean that you have to have a cake every day. But if you're gonna have a cake, don't try to make it healthy. Ugh. Had so much amazing ramen in Hakata today, but I could almost hear my cardiologist scolding me from across the sea. All right, let's check on these hashtags. Wow. Okay. Recipes. Absolutely. Tea leaves, cocoa, and coffee beans all carry caffeine. Even decaf means less, not none. Choose milk, fruit, or herbal to go. Truly no buzz. That is very true. These are all the recipes that we had today. I hope I'm not forgetting anything from yesterday, because they like to tell me a recipe and then expect me to remember it the next day. No. Where's June? I heard half the crew quit. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't want to like that, but that is concerning. My cousin's friend works at the merch warehouse. Apparently, new stock's on hold. Ooh. Here's the man. Can I thumbs down these, please? You're so rude. You're rude. You're rude. Chiaki cold brew. Look, June, but he hasn't posted anything real in months. I want to block these people. The Forever Tour. Oh, just saying. Nothing else than just saying. Just you just saying. June Live. That's it for June Live? Okay. Don't know why I had to click on it twice if I've already read it. June Nation. I feel bad saying anything, but maybe he just doesn't care. Well, I do not think that it's that he doesn't care anymore. I really think that he doesn't want to do it anymore. He wants to. Yeah, it could not be me. It's really the only reason why I never went into show business is just because of the fans, the crowds. It has nothing to do with lack of talent. Well, it definitely has nothing to do with lack of talent for him, but for me. Can't believe I stand this guy for years. You're annoying. You're so annoying. Can't believe. Yeah. Yes. I'm glad I don't have to do that over and over again. Late shift life. Ooh, I know about that. If you see me eating karage at 4 a.m., no, you didn't. That's so relatable. When I used to work in DC overnight, and I'd be just like ordering anything that was open in the middle of the night just to have something to do. Just keep eating. Just keep eating. You'll stay awake. 40th birthday. I'm thinking of redoing my 40th birthday from last year because that was, well, if you know, you know, that was definitely a mess. So maybe I'm going to turn 40 again this year. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. If anybody's planning on turning 40, and I hope you all are, wouldn't recommend the 40th birthday that I had. That was not it. house husband. Ergonomic carriers for tall dads. Move like a pro. Well, that's nice. I turned 40. Oh, you did too. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. I hope that yours was a wonderful day for you. Our Shoji survived 5 years with cats, but 1 month into our daughter walking in, it was toast. That's cute. It's cute. It's cute. All right. MFST. Oh my god, it's Aqua and Myrtle. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name for a second. I had to actually read it. Oh, Myrtle and Aqua. I like that we keep seeing them, but again, well, no, because I don't know a bunch of these people. Although everybody that I don't know just has one of these silhouette pictures. So maybe I do know them, but they're not my friends. I don't know. You don't know what you even did? Hey, but that probably means that it was nice. It was uneventful. It was just peaceful for you. So we'll go with that. I hope that you don't not remember because you've blocked it out. I'm sure it was just because it was peaceful and lovely and charming. Yes, Your Honor, they did commit crimes, but they were sad about it, you know. Aww. Can I friend you guys? But see, here's the thing. The fact that it says Myrtle and other people also tells me that I follow them, but I don't know why they're not on my follow list. But yeah, that was true of a couple other ones, I think. The neighbor's washing machine hums in perfect G minor. Like that. Okay. Well, I think we're done with our phone now. We've clicked on every possible thing. We've moved on to a different song. Let's actually read what's going on in the game. The heat is a little less bad today, but it's so damp out. Oh my god, this game just knows what's going on in my life. It was quite cool today, but it really has been raining for 3 days, 4 days. I have no idea at this point. Prime conditions for a thunderstorm. Yeah, I'm surprised. I shouldn't say this while we're streaming, but I'm surprised that we haven't actually had a storm. Because it really was raining so hard earlier. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hear thunder any minute, and I just didn't. I heard fireworks, which I don't understand how you can have fireworks when it is raining so heavily, but apparently you can. Didn't know that. Then, never mind. Good day for them to take a rest. Back home, it just would have been gunshots, but here it was actually fireworks. Good evening. Oh yeah, I did want to say happy Memorial Day. And also ask, do you guys, where you live, does it literally always rain Memorial Day weekend? Because here, I don't think I've ever seen a Memorial Day weekend where it wasn't raining sheets the whole weekend. It's weird. Anyway, good evening, Emi-san, Yuki-san. Good evening. Evening, Molly. I bumped into Yuki-san outside. I was just thanking her for keeping Erica company the other night. It's no trouble. Can I fix either of you two a drink? Actually, yes, please. Unless you'd like to go first, Yuki-san? No. Alright, so then... It's so damp today. I think I need something crisp. Crisp, is it? How about something with ginger? Oh, right. Ginger is a great idea. Very cold hayashiyame on a hojicha base would work great, actually. I think that was maybe hojicha, ginger, and honey? I can't remember. It's been raining here lately, but it didn't rain too much this weekend, except a little bit last night. Oh, okay. Yeah, here, like, you know, they have the, they showed on TV, the Memorial Day concert that they have in DC, which is basically where I came from. And, you know, I don't live far from there now, so so we have the same weather. Every single one of those concerts, it would be pouring down rain. I don't even know if they still do those concerts anymore. I think that they do. But yeah, every single time it'd be absolutely pouring down rain. Sometimes they would even cancel it, but a lot of times it would just be really very weatherproofed. Okay. Let me look it up. I don't think I have the recipe. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, I remembered it. Who is she? Literally, who is she? Oh, a very cold one. Okay. Hey, it's summer. I get it. Hojicha, ginger, and honey. And today we do have lychee again. That looks very nice. Serve it on up. And we're better friends now. Committed to rigorous methods, transparent data, and constructive discourse across disciplines. Interested in collaborations at the intersection of neuroscience and philosophy. That does sound very interesting. I wish that I were smart enough to be involved in that. Here's your... I guess it would be hiyachi, not hayachi. Here's your hiyachi ame, Emi-san. And I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. How lovely, Emmy says. You know, my grandmother used to make me these in the summer. I bet that's a great combo. Her own mother was from Kansai and taught her how. She used rice syrup rather than hojicha as the base. Oh, that sounds... Now, I can see rice syrup rather than honey, but rice syrup rather than the tea sounds intense. But it was the same idea. Were you too close? Sometimes we were, sometimes we weren't. She was very kind to me, but very traditional. She didn't approve of my decision to study in the UK. But we loved each other very much. I'm a little sad she never got to meet Ash. But perhaps she stuck around to sneak a peek anyway. At least I like to think so. Anyhow, Molly, spill the beans. What? Did Erica say anything last time? I can't say. Sounds like she did. No, your poker face is absolutely tragic. You know that? Erica's a good kid. That's kind of you to say. I like to think so, but parents are never very objective. She's sweet and ambitious. My throat is already going. Impressive for her age. I'm just realizing I don't think that I took a Claritin today. That's gonna mess me up. I'm very glad that's how she comes across. To be honest, Ash is the one who can take credit for all of that. When she's misbehaving, that's when you start seeing my influence. That joke doesn't seem to make you laugh very much. How perceptive of you. Truth be told, Ash spends a lot more time with Erica than I do. So it's a little hard for me to feel like I have a hand in her achievements. I don't know your family very well, but children are only as good as the worst of their education. Don't you think? You're saying there's always teamwork involved in parenting, huh? Perhaps you're right, Yuki-san. Thank you for this kind reminder. It's a bit difficult to keep trusting myself when our family model is so rare around these parts. Yes. But hey, Erica seems happy enough. Or used to be, I suppose. She will be again. You seem very sure. Yuki-san, you also know something I don't. Molly. We are bound to secrecy, We are bound to secrecy, Ami-san. But I concur with Yuki-san. Erika-chan wants to deal with things her own way for now. There may be value in letting her try. Huh. Alright then, keep my daughter's secrets. I'll trust your collective judgment for now. But that child better start talking soon. I'm sure she will. Yuki-san, can I perhaps make you something to drink? Yes. What are you in the mood for today? May I have my usual, please? Oh no. A hojicha. Okay. Hojicha, please. Okay. I'm gonna trust that's true. That we're just... Oh... I kind of want to look it up because I'm assuming that just means hot, but I don't remember. We're kind of early in the day, so if I mess this one up, I think that I might start the day over, but I'm just gonna go with the obvious on this one. I remember that we started somebody, I think Hendry had a hot one, but I don't remember making a hot hojicha this late. Well, she seemed to like it. Owned by Yuki Sasaki from Akita Prefecture. 2012. So we don't really have a personal page for her. We just have her business page. Which is fair enough, because when I was on Instagram with my balms, that was really the only account that I had. And the same with TikTok. I only have me. And one hojicha coming right up. Thank you. So good. You really like hojicha, Yuki-san. It brings back memories. My partner was fond of hojicha. I don't want to pry, but like I'm supposed to know about your partner, and I don't. My character does. I don't, and I'd like to hear more. So maybe we will, and I should just shut up and let her talk. She liked it better than any other drink. Although it's a simple tea, she had strong opinions about the type and quality of the roast. We spoke about it on our first date, in fact. Did she order a hojicha? Of course. And she found it mediocre. Yeah, honestly, the one that I had the first 2 nights, it's fine. It's good. If that's all you can get and that's all I can get, it's fine. But I've had better. But this one is very good. She'd have liked it. I'm flattered, Yuki-san. So how did you become a regular of this fine establishment, Yuki-san? If you don't mind me asking, of course. I work across the road. I'm the owner of Fuyu. Fuyu? Wait, really? I used to go there every time we visited Tokyo before Erika was born. It was our favorite date spot with Ash. Is that what that said? It was our favorite date spot? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We've been meaning to go back since we moved here. But we never seem to find the time. Oh. Please come by whenever you're able. I'm losing my voice already. Come on. Where are the voice actors? Why haven't they made one in, 4 days since this came out? Definitely. So what happened to the previous owner? That lady. She was called Hiromi, right? She was so sweet and such fun. Yeah. Always a kind word for every customer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, remember what she was just talking about? Yeah. Did I say something I shouldn't have? Hiromi passed away. Oh no. I'm so sorry, I had no idea. She wasn't the owner. Or she was, but I was too. Oh. She was my partner. And she passed away a few months ago. Yuki-san, I'm so sorry for your loss. I truly had no idea. You couldn't have known. I never used to deal with customers before. That was her thing. Mine was just food. You were the chef of a place even back then? Yes. Well, it was always lovely food. Actually, Ash and I decided to try having Erica while eating your omurice. I think it just put us in a family mood. Much like you said about parents. I want an omurice. Did I have dinner? I don't remember, but I could absolutely destroy one right now. I imagine Fuyu is the product of both of you. And it's a wonderful place. Oh Lord, here they come. Maybe if you showed up on pics, we could reverse image search. Do you even know what that means, Grandma? Why would she say it if she didn't know what she was talking about? Rude. Oh, she looks like she's faded more. Or am I just imagining that? She looks... I can see the chair a little bit better than I could before. Or maybe not. I don't know. Hi, Juju. You coming up? You coming up, baby bear? Hi. Hi, Stinks. Hi, stinky girl. Ugh. Ugh. Well, this sucks. You don't say. Fat lot of help you are. You're an absolute brat. You know that? Hey, baby dear. Speaking of a little brat, this is my little brat. Oh, it's a baby girl. It's a baby. Look at the baby. Oh, she's so tiny. Little baby. Is that you, Juju? Is that you? You're so little. I hope we don't have to wait another 3 years for another one of these. Is that you, baby? You can see yourself on the screen? She's such a sweet little girl. Yeah. She's happy because there's not a ton of lights on right now. It's just a few. Aww. She's giving you slow blinks. Slow blinks. Yeah. You want to sit on my lap? One of these days we'll get a cat cam. Dot dot dot, says I. Good evening, Fuku-san. Ayame-san. Sorry. We're scaring the customers again, huh? Evening all. You must be wondering why I'm talking to empty space. You're the empty space. Please don't be alarmed. I happen to be traveling with a ghost. Oh, you gonna get comfy or are you leaving? You're leaving. I should try one of these Belvita while we're here. I don't really smell like the mocha component in the vanilla mocha, but I definitely smell vanilla. No, there's like a slight chocolatiness to it. Very vanilla, really good. I can taste a little bit of the coffee. That's really good. Delish. You can't see her. That's normal. Don't try to squint. It won't change a thing. This is just a temporary disturbance. The ghost is not angry. The heck I'm not! The ghost is not angry and won't harm you. She'll be returned to the world below as soon as matters have been resolved. In 300 years at this rate. The ghost is also hugely irritating. Sounds like you got your spiel down, Fuku-san. Yeah, only had to give it like 10 times today. So we good? Everyone's okay? I mean, yes, but can you a little. She's translucent? Practically solid for me. Oh. I couldn't even tell she was a ghost before. Wow. So she can see her better than I can. Practically solid for me. I mean, maybe we're about the same, but I mean, I wouldn't say for me that she's practically solid. So I think that she can see her even better than I can. Hey, I'm right here. Oops, my apologies. You're right. Very sorry. It's one thing when people are rude because they can't see me. What's your excuse? It's just a bit surprising. Wait, hold on. You two can see her? Clear as day. Both of you? Fuzzy, but yes. Do you all know what this means? This means it's theory testing time. Ma'am, excuse me. You're human, right? I am, yes. And please call me Emmy. I'm Fuku. How do you do? You're literally the first human that can see her, so that means that I'm not human. Because I said that I could see her. I'm human in Seattle. I'm not human here. So, again, if I am the same person, then I do have that shape-shifting quality. Because Henry didn't recognize me, because I'm not human. I have the same name, which I still think is weird that he didn't bring up. But actually, now that I come to think about it, and I kind of want to go back to the first day and rewatch it. No, I did introduce myself. Because I was going to say maybe I didn't ever actually say my name, or maybe no one ever actually said my name. But no, I did introduce myself. So, if I'm whether I'm the same person or not, the fact that I have the same name and he didn't bring it up makes me think that somehow I'm able to make myself seem like I have a different name. Because again, he was talking about, oh, this place reminds me of my place in Seattle, my coffee shop in Seattle. There's no way that he wouldn't have been like, oh my God, and my barista has the same name as you. That's crazy. There's no way he wouldn't have said that. So I wonder if maybe they all perceive me differently, but it's always just me. I don't know. Or, like, there has to be a reason why he didn't bring it up. You're literally the first human that can see her. Are you sure you're human? Weird thing to say. Positive, yes. Unless my whole life to date has been a lie. So on the whole, let's go with I'm human. I see. And how about my name is Yuki. Nice to meet you, Yuki-san. As a Yuki Onna, I don't know what that means. I'm going to look that up because I do want to get some knowledge of everybody's species. Yuki Onna, Snow Woman, or is a yurei or yokai in Japanese folklore that is often depicted in Japanese literature, films, and animation. Snow Daughter, Snow Woman, Snow Granny, Snow Nanny, Snowfall Witch. Okay. Got you. Very interesting. I mean, she does kind of she kind of has like a bit of an Elsa look to her. So it's like, yeah. I mean, she's wearing a freaking snowflake earring. So I just didn't know. I'd never heard the term before. As a Yuki Onna, you don't really have spirit attunement, right? No. We are not known for being attuned to others in general. Makes sense? Okay, then it's not just overpowered attunement. Interesting. Hey, maybe that's a good thing. I'd love to know what I am. Maybe something happened on the way and I did what I had to do. And now I've stopped fading. What did you do on the way? Step into a very special puddle? Maybe. Not like you'd know a special puddle if you saw one. Well, go out and check then. Try talking to a random guy or something. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I really need a drink. Actually, I probably need the kind of drink you don't serve here, but what can you make me that's going to take the sting out of the situation? Well, if you'd like something that reminds you of relaxing times, how about a mocktail? Made out of cold tea, of course. Ooh, love that thought. Something like a mojito, tangy and minty, but with hojicha. Okay, got you. So we're gonna go iced. We're gonna go hojicha, and we're gonna start with the tangy and go with minty. I'm going in the order that it was presented to me. Let's see what we make. Oh, that's so cute. Chajito. Oh, I love that idea. Ooh. I don't have any yuzu, but I could definitely see with some lime and mint in hojicha. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind. Bear with me. should do it. There we go. Every time. That took like a minute to clear. Just one stupid... Whatever. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this. Chajito. A Hojito-based mojito-style mocktail made with yuzu instead of lime. That does sound really good. I don't even know where I could possibly find yuzu where I live. So it would be lime if I were to make that. What is wrong with her? Oh my god. Like this personality is not who I'm getting from this person. But hey, you know, she wears many hats, so it makes sense. Here you go, a chajito for an overworked maribito. Do you just come up with those on the fly? I try. Anyway, this looking good. Okay, yeah, it's a banger. Yeah, I bet it is. Kind of amazing what you can do with a few ingredients. Molly is a bit of a wizard. I'm a Time Lord. I can see that. If I can stick around Tokyo, or at least come back sometime, I'll definitely pop by. So, I take it things aren't going as you hoped? Unless Ayame comes back with the whole of the city in tow just now, then no. We've made exactly 0 progress in 5 days. What seems to be the problem with her? Well, long story short, she can't pass. She's got something unresolved to resolve first. But she's lost her memory, so we don't know what that is. We've tried pretty much everything we could think of. I guess it sounds pretty out there to you. Not as much as you'd think. I haven't heard of a case exactly like this one, but I'm a researcher, and my main field is the soul-body connection. Wow, seriously? Wait, what exactly does that mean? Basically, we're trying to find if there's any proof of the existence of a soul. Have you ever played Undertale? Across the many species around the world, and the many belief systems, not all souls work or are perceived in exactly the same way. But we know ghosts exist, and many other things besides. So the big scholarly debate is, are ghosts just an imprint left behind after someone passes? Or are they something that exists and keeps... Are they something that exists and keeps existing independently of the body? Well, that was kind of my question too in Coffee Talk 2 and now in this game. Is it a transformation of beings, or is it just eternal remnants? That's profound. Not gonna lie, that won't make a difference to me though. Still have to deal with them just the same. I see. And what brought you to that, no offense, pretty niche research topic? None taken. My grandmother was an Ikato. Huh? Yeah, me too. Seriously? Oh, a translator. Oh, interesting. A transistor. I read that as translator. Seriously, your grandma was a transistor? What now? Oops, sorry. That's how we call them in my workplace. People who have an affinity with dead souls. Interesting. Yuki-san, do you have anything like that in your heritage? Not that I know of. She's back. There we go. No special puddle? Nah. I am sorry, you know? I know. It must be extremely frustrating to be dead, to be about to pass on, if that is the situation, but you're that's the one thing. I don't think that I don't believe in ghosts, but I don't want to believe in the idea of getting stuck. That seems like a fate worse than hell. To just like, what do I do now? Where do I go? I just have to wander for centuries, for millennia? What do I do? Until maybe somebody comes across you, and I don't know. That sounds terrible. So I don't want to believe that that's a possibility. I do believe in an afterlife. I don't know what form that takes, but I don't want to believe that I can be dead, but just still stuck. I feel stuck in life. I don't want to feel stuck in death. How are you feeling, Ayame-chan? Ugh. We tried to go around half the city. We've been looking at magazines and stuff. At missing people's lists in police stations. At portraits on gravestones even. But we don't even have a start of a lead. I was hoping we'd find a pic of me with my name next to it, but no. It sucks. Okay, how about that? Let's look at the facts again. We have 2 more people who can see you. Let's figure out that part, and maybe that'll lead to some kind of clue. Can't stop you from trying. Good enough. So, the first time we were here, that older guy couldn't see you. But the guy with the guitar could. June, I think. And Molly was all weird and mysterious about it. Well, I'm weird and mysterious about everything, so, you know, that doesn't narrow it down. ... Indeed. Don't worry, I'm not gonna prod. Well, maybe you should. The cute person with the prosthetics could see me too. But not well. Huh? Who now? The person who works here. The person... What person who works here? Start making sense, girl. I think Ayame-chan means my assistant, Vin. Look, I realize she's got other stuff on her mind, but why is she acting like we're talking crazy because we're talking about somebody else? You remember everybody else who was there that night, but you don't remember Vin. Why don't you remember Vin? So there was someone else who could see you. It might have been useful to mention that before. Give me a break, okay? They couldn't see me very well, but they could hear me. And they were a yokai? Vin is human, but I'm not human. Their grandmother a transistor too? I don't think so. Why wouldn't I say I don't know? Why would I say I don't think? Why would I say ... I don't think so. Help a girl out, Molly. What do all of them and these 2 ladies here have in common? So the only one who has had no perception of Ayame was Hendry. June could see her a little bit, or couldn't see because June is blind, but June knew that she was there. Vin could see her a little bit. These two can see her in varying degrees. I can see her. The only one who couldn't is Hendry. So, but nobody outside can. So it's going to be like, well, then everybody Japanese can see her. Well, no, because nobody outside could see her at all. They're all regulars. Apart from these two. These two aren't regulars, but they're coming in. They're part of this. But everybody else has been a regular. Right? June's a regular. Vin is obviously a regular. These two are regulars. Hendry's not a regular. He's my regular, I think. But he's not a regular here. My leading theory was a connection to death. No, because Hendry's wife died, and that would be a very strong connection to death. I mean, really, everybody has a connection to death. But Hendry has a very strong connection to death and couldn't see her at all. That, and he did mention it. So, like, this isn't news to me, even if I'm not familiar with his backstory. I'm familiar with his backstory enough to know that he did mention that his wife died. He said that he and his wife had a record shop, but I'm pretty sure he also said, but then she passed away. I don't know. I don't know if he actually said that she died. It'll be interesting to see if I mention it, though. Scott, hello. How are you tonight? How's it going? Welcome in. We are solving some mysteries in Coffee Talk Tokyo. Tired? I'm so sorry. Well, hang out with us and hopefully we can put you to sleep. Get your sleep. Kid's in the hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope that he will be better soon. That would work. Wait. Really? I lost someone close to me recently. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, they are rough, but they'll get you through the night. I lost someone close to me recently. Vin had a tough experience as well. The prosthetics, yes. Okay, well, Emmy, did you lose somebody recently? I mean, you talked about your grandmother, but I don't know how recent that was. Had any trouble tonight? Suspiciously, no. Suspiciously, we're doing quite well despite the very heavy rain outside. Nothing has crashed, nothing has burned, so we're doing all right. See, if I bring up Hendry's wife in this conversation, then I do want to check that. I do want to check that first day. Or has an affinity with death in some way, and they can see you. Well, no, it doesn't settle it. It doesn't settle it once and for all. If the boss doesn't at least give me a raise when I tell him. Are you joking? You making it about your promotion again? A job's a job. I got carried away. Bringing it up in front of her is quite tacky, but I can understand the thought. Listen, I know we're stuck together and stuff, but I do want to help out. I actually do. I'm just really not looking forward to going back to work. Snack of the night? Let's take a look. So, of course, for Coffee Talk, we have to have some coffee. I just have a nice cup of coffee here with this vanilla oat creamer from Aldi. That is not good. Do not recommend it, but I'm finishing what I've got. And then for the actual snack itself, we have these Belvita in the new vanilla mocha flavor. Very tasty, very vanilla, very subtle mocha flavor, but it's definitely there. Yeah, pretty simple tonight, but it's good stuff. Oh, hello. Welcome in, Memory K Lane. Thank you so much for coming by, guys. Welcome in. Yeah, they're really good, aren't they? Welcome. How are you guys tonight? What have you been up to? What were you doing before coming over to visit us? To spend a lovely evening in Tokyo. Coffee Talk Tokyo. I'm not in Tokyo, but we're in Tokyo. You're playing Stardew? Oh, fantastic. Nice. Gotta love a little bit of Stardew. I've broken my Stardew save because our Stardew save has over 650 mods on it, but I need to break it. Almost done with year 1. Oh, nice. Nice. I hope that everything is going well for you on the farm. Are you doing community center or Joja? I do want to do a Joja run sometime. I know it's ridiculous, and honestly it's run pretty well until just like the last week or so. The last month or so. It's broken, so I need to fix it, but we'll be back on it. Yeah. It is, I'm thriving community center, so I should specify mod as Stardew. Okay, yeah. I mean, you gotta have a little bit of modding in there, right? Gotta get a little bit of mod going on in there. I do have to raid around. I got a friend waiting on me. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and I really appreciate it. And have a wonderful evening, or day, or whatever time of day it is for you. Take care. Thank you so much. All right. So, yeah, I wish that I could look at the full transcript and not... Where's my mouse? Hello? There it is. I wish I could look at the full transcript and not just today's without having to go back to the first day. I don't want to redo the whole day. But I wish I could remember if he mentioned his wife. Maybe we could open up the demo again to look at whether he mentioned her. Hello, Travis. Welcome in. How are you? How's it going tonight? All right. Well, yeah, we'll just go on the assumption for now that he didn't mention his wife. But I do want to go back and check that at some point. But maybe not right now. You have to go soon because of school? Oh, I understand. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you for popping in and saying hello. How is Coffee Talk? It's great. So many mysteries to unravel, as always in this game. But so far, I'm really loving it. I love these characters a lot. I miss the old ones, but these guys are great too. And they have their own goings. And sometimes we see our old friends on Tomodachi, so it's okay. It's not so bad. Yeah. No bad words. No. No, that the first one was a little bit sweary, but not much. No, never. I'm just really not looking forward to going back to work. I've been enjoying my time in Tokyo a lot more. Wait. Did you basically just admit that you like hanging out with me? Oh my god. All right, have a good one, Travis. Have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I'll see you soon. I mean, I'll be back on Wednesday with Disney Dreamlight Valley, so I hope to see you then. Take care. You're such a tsundere. Look who's talking. I mean, she is the epitome of tsundere. I know you love being around me. In your dreams. Anyway. People who almost kicked the bucket can see me. Well, you called Hendry old man and he couldn't see you. I don't know if that necessarily means that he's almost kicked the bucket. Great, now what? Wait a minute, that doesn't... well, okay, fine. Not sure. Well, that was a whole waste of suspense. It's a strange pause there. Ice Lady, you look pretty awful right now. You having a sad? I guess that wasn't very sensitive of us, Yuki-san. What's the name of the person you lost? Hiromi. I'm very sorry. Want me to look her up in the register? What? The register of the departed. We keep a record of every soul who's passed from the world of the living. If she's on it, that means she made her peace and left the world with a light heart. Is that true? Yeah. For all my faults, I don't lie much. Force of habit. Then yes. I would like very much for you to look. Please. Done. I'm gonna look and report back. You come here often? Yes. I work across the road. Ooh. The restaurant? That's why you smell amazing. I do? Yeah, you smell like dashi and seaweed and... is that ketchup? At least the sense of smell is still going strong. Should have called yourself Inu instead of Ayame. Proper hound. Ha ha ha. Can still smell, am still here. Won't get rid of me so easily. So what do you cook that has all of that stuff in it? Omu rice and yamen. Omu rice and ramen. My favorites. You two should visit Yuki-san's restaurant. I take it you can smell things, Ayume-chan? Yeah. So you should still enjoy it. And for you, Fuku-san, it will be a treat. You're very kind to me. I'm only saying what I think. Here's the thing. Back when I lived in the UK, and I hope you all take this the right way, but I didn't miss Japan very much. My family is sweet, but they can be traditional. I already knew my expectations weren't aligned with theirs. So in many ways, moving was a breath of fresh air. But I really miss Japanese water. Huh? Water? Like tap water? I miss my old tap water too. I get it. Yes. You're a crazy lady. I am a. I know, that's rude. But seriously, Grandma, who misses water? I do. Like, you have to drink it so you don't die. I get it. But that's all there is to it. Can't even smell it. You can smell mine. You can. I understand. I thought you might. When you make broth for ramen, water is, after all, the main ingredient. Everything else I put in it, the dashi, the meat, the tart. I know what dashi is. I just was struck by my pronunciation. Still, they must be cooked in the water. If you want to make ramen with the taste of Hakata, you need water from Hakata. If you want to make ramen like in Sapporo, you need water from Sapporo. Exactly right. And the water in Cambridge is great to boil green peas, but it's useless for ramen. Wait, they boil green peas? I know, it's frightening. They boil a lot of things they shouldn't. Don't get me started on British food. So is water the reason you came back to Japan? It was part of it. Also, I found a man who was happy to support me the way I needed. Ash is brilliant. He could have... God. Oh, hi, honey. He could have been a top English literature scholar, but he dropped it all in a heartbeat to become a stay-at-home dad. My family loves him, so there isn't much they could say. I got a great work opportunity too, but sometimes it's a little hard. Hi, Bear. Oh, that's a baby bear. Hey, baby bear. to live a life different from everyone else. Yes, Hiromi and I, we weren't hiding, but not many people knew. They thought we were business partners. People see what they want to see. Yes. Back when I was a proper Marabitu. What? What, baby? Can you sit? Can you sit down? Can you sit? Can you sit, honey? I'm kind of in the middle of something. You want to sit? You sit your little butt down. Thank you. That tail covering up half of my keyboard. Whoa. Come on, sit. Oh, when I walked the land, stayed at people's houses, and helped them out with this and that, they thought I was a lot of different things. Some thought I was a long-lost family member. Can you stop sticking your nails in my leg? I'd appreciate that. Or a runaway from some romantic sitch. One little old lady thought I was her bestie Yui. She was totally right in the head otherwise. But she was so sure I was Yui. Couldn't change her mind. We all tell ourselves stories about others. And then they become that story a little bit. Correct. Here's a theory for you, scientist lady. What if ghosts are all the stories ever told about a person who passed? I mean, I like that better than the idea of a ghost just being lost and unable to move on. I don't know. I don't know if I like that either. Because it makes it seem like the reason why a ghost hangs on is because people are remembering them. And I don't think I like that. Like, you can't get peace until everyone forgets you. Oh, I don't like that. I didn't click that. It goes a little fast in this game. She said that's in case you missed it. Yo, Grandma, did you just call me made up? That's also weird, saying that in front of a ghost. Because I can tell you what's not made up. I want a drink, like, now. Of course, Ayame-chan, what would you like? What smells fun? Perhaps you'd like something a little spicy tonight? Ooh, sweet and spicy, that's a good thought. Okay, sweet and spicy. I mean, that kind of is making me think the same drink that I made for... oh, what's her name? Yuki. So maybe I'll do that again? Sweet and spicy? Oh, but that's not sweet. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. I don't know. I feel like she's not gonna like it. Because she did say sweet and spicy. I'm gonna just try it. Oh, see, this is tricky because we've come so far in this day, and if this is something that she doesn't like, then that means that both of the drinks that I've given her are bad drinks. Oh no, I didn't make this for Yuki. I made this for Emmy. Yuki, I just made a hojicha. Yeah, well, let's do it. A sweet and spicy drink for a sweet and spicy ghost? Not sure where you got the sweet from. You go ahead and order something bitter and sour. No thanks. Ah, smells great. Oh, good. Okay. Good. I'm glad. I'm very glad to hear that. And I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Cheers, Diz. I don't like it. I just don't want to waste it, you know, but it's not good. It's not good. Ayame-chan? Girl? Are you okay? Ayame? Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. Oh no. I will not cry at this stupid freaking game. There's a dog. Huh? A dog? Huh? You just said there's a dog. Yes. Yes, there's a dog. I have to go get a different drink. Because this is just bad. I'll be right back. All right, so yeah, that creamer, do not, I mean, if you're somebody who can stand stevia, maybe you would like it, but I didn't realize it had stevia in it because I've never seen an oat milk creamer that has stevia in it. It's got sugar. Oat milk is already kind of sweet. Why on earth would you add stevia? I can't get this bottle open. I was gonna have this Te Java unsweetened black tea, and then I've never had it before. I'm sure it just tastes like any old unsweetened black tea, but I got one of these Mogu Mogus out of the fridge since it's lychee flavor and we have lychee on the shelf in the cafe. I was gonna have that in case for some reason I didn't like this, but actually I can't open it. can't get it open, so I guess I'm gonna have the Mogu Mogu after all. Ow. Thank you very much for following, Lavender Chaos. Welcome in. How are you tonight? Can you open this for me? Alright, I guess I'm having Mogu Mogu after all. Which is fine by me. I was kind of hoping for not something incredibly sweet since we have the Belvita, but looks like we're going in that direction anyway. Probably could have over there. I appreciate that. Yeah, that is welded shut. I don't know what is going on there. Now that I've opened that and poured that out, I'm going to try opening it and it's going to open right up. Oh my god. It's like not even slightly budging. That's... Wow. Dang. Okay. Well, you have a rubber band and tie it around the cap. You might be able to open it. Yeah. Well, one, I don't know that I have one, but it's like I'm not losing my grip on it. It's just like it's just not budging. It's weird. I could maybe bang a like you do on a jar. Oh, that did it. Well, I didn't need to do that now, but I would prefer to have this tonight, because that over sweetness of that creamer kind of did it. Came along with the raid, however, I'm headed to bed as it's nearly midnight. Well, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for following. Hope to see you again soon. We will be playing this again next Monday, but the next time I stream will be on Wednesday with Disney Dreamlight Valley. So yeah, come on by, have a good time with us, and have a wonderful evening. It just needs a little tippy tap, that's all. That's all. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. All right. Well, I might go back and forth between them. A little sweet, a little bitter. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that killed my hand. My God, I'm not. Yeah, that's. They're not joking around with that cap, are they? Okay. Fuku. Yes. I think I just had a memory. Oh, you poor puppy. Wait, seriously? Yeah. It's not much of a memory. But there was this little dog. And I just cared so much about her. What was the dog like? Like a little Jack Russell. Oh my God. I wanted a Jack Russell so bad when I was a kid. Cute little thing. I don't have dog energy anymore. I barely have cat energy. But I absolutely do not have dog energy like I did when I was a kid. That doesn't narrow it down much, huh? Doesn't matter. It's still huge progress. Well done, IMA. Oh, I said J, but she was going to say girl. Well done, IMA. No, IMA-chan. Can you focus on what made you remember? It was the drink. I've got that magic. Apologies. I hope it's alright for me to intrude, but this is quite close to my research area. And I must confess I'm curious. You know, isn't it just amazing that Emmy has, as Fuku said, an incredibly niche area of expertise. And she just happened to run into this particular issue in my coffee shop, which is directly below her apartment. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Has nothing to do with my character. No, I just work here. No. Also, where do I live? If they live above the shop, where do I live? Seattle, that's where I live. And I must confess, I'm curious. Sure, but I don't know what I did. You drank my drink. It was something about the ketchup and the spice. The mix of ketchup and spice So it was the smell. Smell is such an incredibly powerful sense. And by extension, taste, but really, smell. Like, I can smell this. And it makes me think of those little gels that you get with the coconut in them, the lychee flavored gels. It just reminds me of the first time I had them, which was probably like 20 years ago. Immediately when I smell that. Yeah, definitely the smell. Then it's possible that smelling a wider variety of ingredients would unlock more memories. That sounds pretty good, actually. Do you have more ingredients at hand, Molly? I have all kinds of stuff. Not many more than the ones you're aware of, unfortunately. Well, I don't know. I mean, I gave her 3 just now. I gave her 2 the first time. I've got all kinds of stuff. She still hasn't had any coffee. She hasn't had any ice cream. She hasn't had any whipped cream. She hasn't had any of the fruit. Well, she had the yuzu, but like she hasn't... Oh no, she didn't have yuzu. She had ginger and honey. She hasn't had yuzu. She hasn't had any lychee. I don't have any mango today, but sometimes I do. Tea, green tea. Well, she had green tea. I've got all kinds of stuff. What you want? I can try looking up the dog on Tomodachi, though, if that helps. Can I? That'd help for sure. You know, I didn't even really pay attention to any of the pictures today. Huh. I feel like I would have noticed the dog. I do, as unobservant as I am, I feel like I would have noticed the dog. Day 2 of no info, starting to think he just quit. Nothing from his official account. Yeah, we read that. Glass beads. Where did we leave off? I don't know. Y'all are nasty. Like, what is the point of even saying this? Is there a dog back there? No, there's no dog. Maybe there'll be a picture coming up tomorrow. That'd help for sure. The sense sounded like a solid plan, though. I can make you something else. Perhaps if Ayame-chan went to a restaurant would have more ingredients than a coffee shop. That's just the nature of a restaurant. Yeah. You thinking what I'm thinking, girl? Sure? Yuki-san, maybe we can pop by Fuyu and get some food there? Yes, of course. Gotta have to order the whole menu, I guess. Oh no. To cover all the smell range. No. Should throw a party for the neighborhood to avoid wasting food. I wish I had that kind of funding. But the BUB isn't exactly bankrolling this operation. BUB? Blue Unicorn Ballet? I would have to assume that that's what she meant, Yuki. There are no other options. Bureau of Unresolved Business. Oh. If I may, there's a better solution. Listening. Yeah, I'm all ears. If you don't mind, I could make you a bento. I could make a bento for you with a selection of ingredients. Oh, I love that. This would ensure you cover more scents, wouldn't waste food, and wouldn't blow up your budget. Oh, wow. I mean, that would be awesome, but isn't that a lot of extra work for you, Yuki-san? Not really. I like coming up with new flavors. I can just do this as part of that. Yuki-san, you're so sweet. She really is. Seriously, thank you. This is the first time I'm thinking it'd be nice if I could give someone a hug. Oh, that has to be really hard too. Oh. Hey, thanks for nothing. I've been right here this whole time. Yeah, and you've been incredibly antagonistic the whole time. The both of you. But, like, you haven't helped. You'd hate a hug. Depends from who. Yeah, I think she'd be a hugger, just not you. So I guess I'd hate it in that case. But yeah, thank you, Yuki-san. You can just keep calling me Yuki. Okay, that flows better for me, not gonna lie. Alright. When would work for you, Yuki? Maybe in 3 days, so I have time to prepare? That would be awesome. I won't lie, I'm pretty curious what comes out of it. Fingers, toes, and horns crossed. Don't forget to cross your eyes, too. I think I love that little dog very much. Oh, that little dog loved you, too. Here's my little dog. Oh, it's my little dog. My little dog. Judy, I'm not gonna leave you behind. Okay? I don't want you to leave me behind, but I'd rather that than leave you behind. My sweet little dog. My sweet little dog. This dog of mine. Can you sit on my lap? Huh? You can't have any tea. I'm sorry. But could you just sit down? Would you like to sit down? Would you like to sit your butt down and not fall off? We're gonna find, yes, we're gonna find her. And a sweet baby, we're gonna find her. This is exciting, Ayame-chan. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? You look as excited as a corpse. Very funny. It's just... I can't shake off that weird feeling. What if I get my memories back? And I don't like what I see? Then you're still better off knowing. You're not scared of much, huh, Yuki-san? I'm not scared of anything anymore. There's nothing left for me to fear. Oh. This damn game is gonna make me cry. There are more things in heaven on earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Hamlet. Yes. Couldn't go through Cambridge without seeing it once. Just a convoluted way of saying the world is bigger than we sometimes think. I'll try to remember that. Bye, Bear. Okay, Gals Club. If you all keep looking so funerary, I'm gonna have to take you all to a death door. I don't know why I can't read. I'm gonna have to take you all to a death door. And I'm not ready to go back. So chin up, cheer up, Tomorrow is another day. Yes, I should stand up. Stand up. Bye! Oh. I think I need to adjust the height of this too, because I did, yeah, I adjusted the height of my camera, and I think I need to come down a little bit. I think that's good. So. Okay. All right. Yes, we should rest. Correct. Actually, do I want to come down a little bit more than that? Maybe not. Maybe just a tiny bit. Good. And then if I ever get myself a vibration plate, which I'm dying for, then I have another setting for that. For when I'm standing on that, I will be much taller and have another setting for that. Correct. Let's rest and meet up soon. All right then. Good night, ladies. Good night, Molly. Good night. Bye. Did Fuku mean for you to accompany her, Ayame-chan? She sure did. I'm gonna go. I need a moment. She'll get that. She's not as thick-headed as she looks. So you two are getting along better? I guess. Couldn't be getting along worse, so I thought, let's try another way. I am glad to hear that. Where's Vin? They're resting today. Okay. Can you tell them then that I'm sorry? I can't stop thinking about their face when I said what I said. I'll tell them. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. All these people just trying to help me. Why? Why not? You've met me. You know why not. What I know, Ayame-chan, is that angry people say the wrong things at times. But angry people are also always in pain. Pain and anger go together and need to be fixed together. Ooh-wee. Your assistant's a pain. Your assistant's a pain. Your assistant's in pain, and they're not angry. Oh, they're angry. They're just angry at themselves. Girl, want to go rest? Yeah, okay. Old people in your bedtime. You can call me old when you can call me old when you can party as hard as I do. Okay, gotta go, I guess. Thanks, Molly. I don't know what's gonna happen, but for some reason, being here, I feel a little soothed. That's good, Ayame-chan. That's what we want. Bye then. Good night. I like the touch of the lights flashing every time she comes in and out. There are more things on heaven and earth, and underground, and in the void, and in the spaces between. Ghosts made of stories, indeed. Yeah. I feel like my internal monologue is somehow even more cryptic than it has been before. Wednesday, August 5th, 2026. Japan to face 99 times more heat waves if global warming continues. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I want to read that. Oh. Oh. Also, Russell is spelled wrong, but that's okay. I can't look at what I'm saying right now. I'm too upset about that. Let's see if we can find her in these pictures. Remember to order omurice sampuru tomorrow. Are you still using Tomodachi as a note-taking app? Isn't that? Oh, I see. Oh, I thought that she was like giving tips or something. Got you. Okay. I really thought that she was giving like cooking tips on her official account. Yeah. Start a new moon for the king. I heard it's almost as good at... Yeah, very nice. Follow my rec. I hope you love it. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Blue, gonna borrow your copy today? Absolutely not. A blue whale's heartbeat can be heard from 2 miles away. Life listens. Sobering data from today's Maiban Shinbun. The scientific consensus on global temperature rise is clear, but seeing projections quantified this starkly is still difficult. Our work in environmental materials and sustainable energy systems has never felt more urgent. We owe it to the next generation not only to mitigate, but to innovate responsibly and to keep this planet habitable for our children. Yes. Thank you for continuing to highlight the data, Soto-san. These conversations need to stay in the public eye. Well said, we must bridge policy research and education faster than ever. Completely agree, especially on framing climate action as intergenerational responsibility. I'm shocked on a social media platform like this one is mimicking. There was no dissent in the comments. Erica she won a prize for her science presentation. She created an air conditioner that uses salt instead of electricity. I think this kid's going places. That is really cool. Future CEO. If only we live to see it. Throwback to Midnight Riverlights tour finale at Bar Basement. What's one song that first made you fall for June's music? Moon Signal, that bridge hits me in the feels every time. Can't believe it's almost 10 years ago. Still waiting for him to play Rising Tides live again. Maybe next tour. Ooh. Notice of postponement. Due to a medical condition. Well, that may or may not be true. It just is what is being put out in the press. But I'm sure that we'll hear from him soon, if not today. Be taking time to recover. Upcoming. Okay. Yeah. Malcondition. He works too hard. Hope he rests. Is the tour over? Yeah. It sure seems like it. Watched Moonlight over Shibuya last night. Wow, classic movies go hard. That one came out the year I graduated from university. Ash, I'm sorry, honey, we're old. You're gonna have to just deal with it. Today we go by sea, Shinkansen to Hiroshima, then hopping on ferry for a day trip to Miyajima. Very nice. I'm glad you're having a good time, Hendry. Okay, now let's check all these hashtags. My God, it's been too quiet. They always say health issue when the real problem is creative control. It's not that as it happens, or at least not that we've heard. And I feel like we have an inside inside information. Is the tour over? Yeah, it sure sounds like it. June recovery. We still don't know what's wrong with June. Okay. He's genuinely ill. I'll eat my words. If not PR spin of the year. I mean, he's not doing well. Whether he's physically sick or not, I don't believe so, but they didn't say that. They said medical issue. Well, mental health can be a medical issue. Glad he's okay. Silence wasn't cool. Well, tell that to his PR team. Now that's an issue with the PR team. If they just leave it for days, then yeah. Blocked. You're getting blocked. He works too hard. Hope he rests. Yeah, I that one I agree with. Forever tour. Forever delayed. More like, wow, you are so creative. Oh my god. Help me. Throwback. Does anyone remember the dancing hot dog guy you could put on your photos? No. No, I don't. June Live. There is a lot of June discourse, and I realize he's the famous one this time. You know, it was Rachel in the first one, and then it was Rachel and Lucas in the second one, and it's June this time, but there seems to be a lot of June talk, which, you know, is a lot. Wait, throwback, did I? Oh yeah, we did throwback. Yeah, we did throwback. June Nation. Okay. Proud Papa. He drew me with the abs in his homework family portrait. Good for you. Okay. STEM. When is STEM going to include ethics education? That's not... That's not a bad idea, but also that's not what STEM is. I mean, it's not really the conversation in STEM, but it is a conversation that everyone should have, STEM or otherwise. I'm a minimalist. I can't afford anything besides basic. Well, I mean, don't think that that's really what minimalism is, but okay. It's not built to last, it's built to sell. Yeah. True. Climate science. Maybe the planet's just mirroring our burnout. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Once in a century weather's starting to sound like every weekend. Yep. Life listens. A crow called out just before I stepped in a puddle. Thanks, crow. Crows are awesome. And finally, we haven't heard from our old friends yet today, but that's a shame. And we didn't have any recipes today, which is also a big shame. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna sit down now, because I'm just... It's not happy. Sorry. Okay. Still hot and humid even at this hour. Ready to open bin? Bin? They must still be resting. They didn't come down at all yesterday either. I'll let them sleep in. With weather like this, I don't think it'll be too busy. Hello? Ah, Blue Sun. Whew, summer is the worst. Solid agree. I swear I was starting to melt. Were you out there long? Maybe a bit. Not long enough to look desperate, I hope. Not at all, just eager. So, June hasn't stopped by today yet, has he? We just opened, so no. Were you waiting for him outside? I was hoping to run into him, maybe, is all. I can't confirm or deny that he comes by here, but, you know, we try to keep this place comfortable for everyone. Of course, I totally get that. I just wanted to, thank him, is all. I know things have been hard for him lately, so I just wanted to say a few kind words to him, if I had the chance. I've got work soon anyway. Just figured I'd try my luck. Alright, as long as that's all it is. You're welcome to wait if you've got the time. Thanks. I guess I should order something instead of just loitering. Anything in particular? Maybe that tea with yuzu and honey? Oh, that's popular these days. That was so good I haven't stopped thinking about it. But I'll try it cold today, please. I've been waiting outside edition. So Hotu Yuzu Mitsu, but iced. An iced Hotu Yuzu Mitsu, yes. Let me just double check that it was, I can't remember if it was Hojicha or tea yuzu honey. Okay. Tea yuzu honey. And we've still got lychee on the shelf for today. That looks so good. Yuzu honey cooler. Serve it on up. And we're better friends with Blue. That's great. Working hard, playing harder, chasing the moment. Every day's one step closer. And sweet honey balances the tang of yuzu in the summer drink that is as refreshing as it is soothing. Here you go. Ah, it's perfect. I feel alive again. What should we call it? Yuzumitsu Aisu? How about Yuzu Honey Cooler? That sounds much better, thanks. You got it. So, when does June come in usually? It's inconsistent. Especially lately. He's been offbeat, I think. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm here, honestly. Since he's going through something, I want to encourage him. That's kind of you, Blue-san. I didn't know what we were going to see, though. I'm so sorry, Molly. I overslept. No problem at all. I was a bit worried after yesterday. Ah, Blue-san. Hey, Vin-san. You okay? You look kind of... I'm great. You know, this heat, it's just the worst, right? Right. Let me make you something, Vin. Oh, you don't have to. You look like you need something caffeinated. On second thought, you may be right. Something caffeinated. I don't know if I want to go straight in with the coffee. I don't know. I don't want to do something bad. But again, we're on a neutral run already, so I don't think I can screw this up too badly. I'm gonna get you something iced too. Just make it nice and refreshing. How about a nice, actually, let's reset that. Like a chocolate, milky, minty, refreshing, delicious. That sounds really good. I hope that this is caffeinated enough. Interesting. That I really thought that that would have a name to it. I think I might trash it. There's got to be something icy mint chocolatey here because maybe chocolate mint milk? Or how about iced chocolate mint ice cream? Brew. Well, it didn't really give me anything fancy, but I want to treat them. I want to treat them tonight. So that looks good to me. That's what I would want if I got it. It helped with our friendship, so I think we're on the right track with that one. Lucky to be working at a super cool coffee shop with the best boss, Molly. No, I promise they didn't pay me to write this. I feel like I read that already, but maybe it was just in the demo that happened. I don't know. Here, Vin, some caffeine for you. That does help. It's refreshing. It's luxurious. Thanks for the suggestion, Blue Sun. Of course. I have totally been there. I really appreciate it, Molly. Of course. You're lucky your boss is so cool. I'm like one more late start from getting the boot. You mentioned you had a morning shift yesterday. Yeah, they're always stacking night shifts next to morning shifts on me. Of course, my sleep's gonna get screwed up. I've been there. I have to leave work at 10 p.m., go an hour home, and then be back in the morning at 7. It messes you up a little bit. Because you get home and you're like, okay, you have to go to sleep now. Go to sleep. Doesn't work like that. That will wake me out too. Right? It's like June. Oh my god, chill out, lady. Oh, sorry, ma'am. I thought you were someone else. Sorry to disappoint. No, it's not. I didn't mean... Sorry. I'm sure you're not the first customer here chasing a ghost. You're not wrong. Can I get you anything, Yuki-san? An iced hojicha, please, Molly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Brew it on up. Here you go, ice hojicha. Perfect, thank you. My pleasure. I need to clear my head for a moment. I'm gonna take a seat by the window. Take all the time you need. I really do want to look up what that drink was that she wanted, that Ayame wanted the first day. But I'll wait until we're done with this one. I'm tempted to look it up right now because it's driving me crazy. But I'm not going to. I want this to be a true first run of just messing up if I mess up. So, Blue-san, you're waiting for Jun-san? Yeah, I was hoping to catch him. That's kind of weird, huh? Oh no, not weird. Just, dedicated. That makes it sound weird. I didn't mean it that way, really. I know, you're good. It's not exactly normal, either. What is it you'd like to say to Jun-san? If he walked in right now. Oof. You know, that's actually kind of daunting. Like, I've imagined it a million times, but want to practice? What? Oh, just pretend I'm him. Okay, I can try. Drink your drink. June, your music saved my life. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's true. I was in a bad place, and I didn't have anyone. And your song sat with me when nobody else would. They gave me something to hold on to. So, thank you. That was super sweet. I think he'd be moved to hear that. You think? I do. Even if you're not the only one he's helped. It probably means something different hearing it face to face. Yeah. And I mean it. Have you seen some of those Tomodachi posts about him? Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty bad. I can't imagine trying to recover my creative spark with people actively rooting against me. See, that's the thing. It's just like, get a life. For real, get a life. If you're upset about the concerts being canceled because you made all these plans, you did all these things, then I get it. But also, you ruined my evening, so I hope that you fail in life. It doesn't really add up. Right? It's total garbage. And sure, almost everyone in the fandom agrees his new album isn't the best, but we know it's just growing pains. He's carrying a lot more people than he used to. I want him to know that's okay. That we still believe in what he's doing. And a lot of us can't wait for what's next. Did I say something wrong? It's just, I wonder if that's what June needs to hear right now. What do you mean? Well, sometimes when people are going through something, they don't want comfort. Not exactly. They want space or quiet or someone who won't ask anything from them. Not even to feel better. Oh my God. That's so true. Sometimes you have problems and sometimes you just need to vent. If you vent to somebody, that doesn't mean that person needs to solve your problems for you. Or, say, well, have you tried, have you done, what about, sometimes it's just like, I just want to complain to get it out, let it dissipate, and then I can move forward, whether that's fixing the problem, moving away from the problem, just doing something. But you don't need somebody to be on it. And sometimes it's helpful. Obviously, sometimes you want advice, you want suggestions, but sometimes you just want to let it breathe. Especially when they feel especially when they feel like they've already let everyone down. He didn't let us down, though, not the real fans. If I can be one voice that says, I'm still listening, isn't that helping? It is in a way, but June is already carrying the weight of everyone's expectations. Even support can feel like a demand. It's pressure all the same. Yeah, I think I get it. I wanted to give something back, but maybe I was still centering my feelings and not really thinking about his. I'll have to think about that for a bit. Now I'm worried he is going to walk through that door. Do you think people like June ever get to be the ones who are changed? What do you mean? Like, he changes so many lives. Does anyone ever do that for him? I don't know. I hope so. People have a way of getting through to each other. We don't always notice it happening, but it does. Hey, Vincent. Last time you said June's music helped you too. It did. I did. And I didn't ask, but can I now? Yeah. I was in an accident, like I mentioned. I was in a coma for months. Wow. But I woke up. A lot of people aren't so lucky. Someone, a customer the other day, reminded me of that. That's heavy. The prosthetics helped me get back on my feet, but I had severe brain trauma as well. Like a bunch of wires had been ripped out. For a while, everything felt scrambled. I'd forget what I was saying in the middle of a sentence. I'd write a note and then stare at it like it was in another language. Everything just felt far away. That sounds terrifying. It was. Confusing mostly. I looked fine, you know, but nothing was landing right. I tried to have a conversation and just blank. So I started spending most of my day laying down, listening to music. Mostly ambient stuff. But then one day, June's track came on. Color of Darkness. Yeah. I see now where your interpretation of the lyrics came from. Even in hard times, you can still find a little hope. That's right. So how are you now? I can hold a coffee cup now. I can talk without losing the thread most of the time. I've got this job, this cafe. But sometimes there's still this delay. Like I'm living half a second behind everyone else. Like watching myself from the outside. It's so weird because everything that they're saying, I feel that all of the time. And as far as I'm aware, I haven't had any brain trauma. But I feel like I'm in a fog all of the time. And I'll be mid-sentence and it's just like, what was I even talking about? It's so weird. I'll have a conversation with somebody and it's just like, I'm sorry, I have absolutely no idea what we're talking about. So that's weird. Anyway, that's more than I meant to say. Sorry if that was too much. Hey, don't do that. I mean, you don't have to do that. Make yourself small like that. Force of habit. Yeah, I know the feeling. Thanks for sharing that. Seriously. Thanks for listening, Blue Sun. You can call me Blue. Just Blue. Thanks. Call me Vin, too. Vin! Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Hi, Pumpkin. It's a little late for you to be here, isn't it? Whoa. Who is that? This is Blue. She's a new friend of mine. Your name is Blue? Like the color? That is so cool. Thanks. If my name was a color, I want it to be rose pink. Oh my god, this is my daughter. This is my child. Oh my god. That's a great name. Is that what you'd like us to call you then? Oh no, it's okay. I like my real name too. Are you going to tell Bluesan your real name? Oh, right. I'm Erica Sato Farley. You can call me Erica. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Erica. Oh, Yuki-san is here too. Hello, Erica-chan. Vin, is Erica-chan related to you? Oh, no. Vin's my best friend, and Yuki-san is my newest friend. Erica-chan's family lives upstairs. Speaking of Erica-chan, where are your parents? Can I have a pink skiff? Is everything fine, Pumpkin? Dad said it was okay. He gave me 500 yen and said I could get extra ice cream. That does sound like Ash's brand of conflict resolution. This place has ice cream too? Uh-huh. The fruit means it's healthy. Flawless logic. I love these people. These four, I think, are my favorite characters. All right, one pink skiff coming right up. You remember how to make it, right? I'll check my phone. Soy milk and lychee. And more importantly, ice cream. Well, I just want to check the order. I'm assuming that is the correct order. Where's my mouse? I'm assuming that that's the correct order, but I just want to double check. Soy milk, lychee. Oh, and float. Okay. Yes. Soy milk. Brew. See, she's so smart. She even gives it to me in the right order. This is my child. Oh my god, give me one of those. I should have done that with this, like, sort of, because I do have vanilla ice cream in my freezer, and I have soy milk. And I think that this is the... Oh, no, I think I do have one more of these. Maybe I'll stop drinking this and save it, and we'll have it next time. Just stick with that. That's good. Here it is, the pink skiff. Yay, this is the best drink on the whole menu. I bet it is. I bet it is. It's pink. Hello? Whoa, she's chugging it. She's my child. That's my child. That's my daughter. So good. Emmy and Ash, they're just her caretakers. That is my child. Erica-chan, is everything okay? No. Your summer school has started, right? How did the science presentation go? I got first place. What? That's great. She's so cute. But I said this last time, but please, for the love of God, let this child take the Jack Russell when they find her. Please. Something else happened, What was your project? A passive air conditioner. Passive air conditioner? No power needed. It's good for the earth and stuff. The one I built, you mix salt with water and it chills the air around it. That's amazing! I even made little info cards with diagrams and color coding and everything. But none of the other kids got it. I don't really get it either. But it sounds really cool. Kaori said that it looked like a sad bathtub. And then everyone piled on. Kaori? Sad bathtub? That's what she said. And then someone said I copied it off the internet. And then someone else said my mom probably made it for me. I told Mom they would. Man, kids are ruthless. What salt did you end up using? I tried aluminum nitrate, but it's tricky to re-extract. I want to design it so the salt can be recovered and reused. You seriously sound like some kind of genius to me. I bet those kids were just jealous. I don't want them to be jealous. I just want them to be my friends. I thought Kaoru would really, especially, let's try that again. I thought oh my god. I thought Kaoru especially would think it was cool. Her family's broken aircon is what gave me the idea. So I thought maybe this could help her. But I guess she doesn't want help from someone like me. It sounds like a solid real-world use case. Exactly. I even used her as an example. Erica, I don't know if that was the best idea. Like, imagine you're in a house with no AC, like my friend Carrie. Yeah. Yeah, I think I see the problem. Look at how cute she is. You said it just like that? Of course. Mom's always saying science should solve real-world problems people have. Did you tell Carrie that you were going to use her story like that? No. But everyone at school already knows. I thought it would make her happy that I was helping her. How did she respond? She got mad and then said the bathtub thing. Well, maybe Kaori is self-conscious about her broken aircon. Even if you meant well. It might have felt like you were highlighting something embarrassing for her. But it is a real problem. I wasn't making fun of her. I was trying to help. Your intention was kind. Kindness is just like salt. You need to know how much to use and when to use it. No matter what your intention was, a bad measurement spoils the dish. Oh, you made my baby cry. It's not your fault, Yuki. It's fine. Don't ever speak to my child again. I made a miscalculation. We all make them. You were helping. But sometimes it's hard for people to admit they need help. Even harder when someone else points it out for them. Oh. I feel like a real dummy. No, Pumpkin, it's okay. Would you like another drink, Erica-chan? Maybe? Yeah. What would you like? Yuki-san, what do you drink when you feel sad? Hojicha. It's bitter, but it helps me think. Bitter, huh? You might like it with honey. No, I want it like Yuki-san drinks it. 1 hojicha, no sweetener. Not even a little? Maybe a little. Some hojicha, please. I don't know. Should I give it to her hot? I feel like I should give it to her hot. Make her comforted. Honey hojicha. I hope you like, baby. Here you go. 1 hojicha. Wow. This is good. It is good. Do you like it? It's like cereal. It's kind of... I think that too. I feel like the roasty toastiness has like this breakfasty quality to it. I said that the last time. But it has like... It's like you're eating cereal. You're eating toast. It has like a very, 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 very subtle sulfurous quality. So it's almost like you've got a little scrambled egg going on in there. Plus you've got the coffee going on with the roastiness as well. It's like cereal. It's kind of nutty, but a little bit. Wait a minute. Is there something sweet in there? I did put a little something in. It is good. There's nothing wrong with a little sweetness. Well, she said that she wanted a little sweetness. I put in a little sweetness. Erica-chan, you know, there's no shame in being young. It is not something to be outgrown. But I need to grow up. Everyone has to eventually, but why the rush? It's the only way to get Dad to stop worrying about me. That's a lot. Do you feel like his worry is a burden? Sometimes. Like I make everything harder for him. Because he cares about you? Yeah. And I love my dad. And my mom. But mom has work. And my dad just has me. Sometimes I wish he'd just go have fun or something. What if it's not about proving you don't need him? But more about being a team? I have a lash or something in my eye. What do you mean? Like, he takes care of you, right? But what if once in a while you did something to say, thanks, I've got your back too. I think I read that wrong. What did I just read? But what if once in a while you did something to say, thanks, I got your back too. Okay, I didn't read it wrong, I just read it weird. Doesn't have to be big, just a gesture. Huh. Acts of care are not only the duty of parents. They can go both ways. As long as you don't feel like it's your job to take care of him, that's still his role. He's the grown-up. But if I help him relax, then he'll stop worrying so much. Maybe. But it should come from kindness, not pressure. You know, his birthday is next week. Oh, that's right. Wow. Do you know all your customers' birthdays? I just happened to notice that one was soon. Wow, way to go, Molly. It's almost like I know everything. Sounds like you've got your opportunity right there, Pumpkin. Yay! I'll make Dad something super special for his birthday. Another salted aircon? No way. Maybe omu rice? When we used to go out to eat, that's what he usually ordered. When we do go out to eat, that's what he usually orders. But he orders it because he says it's hard to make. Is it? I've never made it, but it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. Maybe it's hard for a 9-year-old, to be fair. Maybe it'll be too hard. Well, guess who knows how to make your dad's favorite omu rice? It can be challenging to get the right texture, but the ingredients aren't expensive. If you're willing to break a few eggs, I could teach you how to make omu rice over at the restaurant, Erica-chan. Okay, next time we come back, I'm having a pink skiff and an omu rice because I'm so hungry right now, I could eat my monitor just thinking about these things. For real. And I have these Belvita here. It's kind of hard to stop to eat when I'm doing all of the reading. The flavor is very subtle. But it's nice. Yes, for real. You're the best, Yuki-san. Blue? Huh? Were you looking for June again? Huh? Oh no. Wow, I forgot all about June actually. Are you okay? Yeah, I just... This whole thing, it got me thinking. About what? About, well, when I stopped being a kid. You mean when you grew up? Sort of. When I was Erica-chan's age, I didn't have a dad I could make omurice for, or anyone to teach me how to cook. I didn't really have anyone. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. If you have something on your mind, you should talk about it. If you're comfortable. I don't usually talk about this stuff, but there's just something in these drinks that makes everyone want to talk. Did I ever make Yuki a drink? Or did she finish it already? I think I did. I think I made her an iced hojicha. Then you shared something real earlier. And Erica-chan too. I mean, if everyone else is being real, I don't want to hold back. My family kind of dissolved when I was in middle school. I bounced around for a while, couch surfing, crashing in clubs. Not like on the street, but not on the street either. It was a weird time. That sounds really scary. It was. But I figured things out, sort of. Well, hey, you're here now, living in Tokyo, chasing your passion. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. I mean, that was the idea. When I first moved here, I found this apartment. It was kind of out of my budget, but I fell in love with it. The light, the neighborhood, the tiny bakery down the street. And it's walking distance to like 5 great live houses. Felt like the kind of place someone on the verge of something big might live. So I took a chance. But the better job didn't come. Or it did, but not in the pay I hoped. I stretched it as long as I could, but then I started to fall behind. And one day, Makoto said he was looking for a place. And I don't know. I just said, want to split my rent? Which is nuts, right? But he's also nuts, so he said yes. And hey, it worked. Kinda. At least I can keep living in my place. But that dude is messy. Always late with rent. Not because he doesn't have it, because he just forgets to pay. And somehow I'm the one doing the cleaning, although I work more hours than he does. Sounds like not an ideal situation. It is certainly a situation. You'd think I'd be used to picking up after people. But I guess it still stings when someone assumes you will. Diamond Stingray, hello, welcome in. How are you tonight? We're doing great here. Enjoying Tokyo. Enjoying the coffee. Enjoying the talk. Good. Because you've had to take care of yourself for so long. Yeah. I've never really had someone to depend on. Always had to help myself. I thought being grown up meant doing everything yourself. But I guess grown-ups need help too, huh? We all do sometimes. The real grown-up thing is accepting it. It's getting late. It is. I need to get up early for prep, so... Erica-chan, would you like to visit the restaurant tomorrow? For your first omurice lesson? Yes, definitely! I'll come right after school. I have to go back to school tomorrow. Stupid summer school. Actually, maybe I'm feeling a little ill. Oh, all of a sudden? Yeah, I feel super bad in my tummy. Maybe I can't go to school tomorrow. Oh no, was it something you drank? Ash-san will be cross with me if I did anything to hurt your tummy. No, it's not that. If you can't go to school tomorrow, you definitely aren't well enough to make omurice. It's gonna be okay, Pumpkin. She's so cute. No, it's gonna be okay, Pumpkin. You know what went wrong with Kaori, so now you can fix it. I don't know. Talking to the other kids is so... It's not like talking to you all. It feels like they don't want to understand me. Like I'm saying and doing everything wrong, even when I try really hard. In Japan, I'm the kid from the UK. But in the UK, I was the kid from Japan. Maybe that's why no one gets me. Hey, but you said we could get you... Hey, but you said we get you just fine, right? So that doesn't sound like a you problem. Yeah, kids can be nasty when you're a bit different from them. But they're still little people. Pretty sure a smart one like you can crack their code. Maybe. But what if Hiyori's happier without me now? What if I just make everything worse again? No. We don't have to solve all of that tonight. How about you walk back up to your apartment, Erica-chan? Yes, please. But, one moment, please. Vin, can I tell you a secret? Okay. I think you and Blue-san are really alike. You think so? Yeah, you're both cool and funny. And you get science stuff and feeling stuff and music stuff. And you both look serious when you're thinking. And you laugh the same. And you always know what to say when someone's sad. Maybe you should ask her to be your best friend forever. Erica-chan, that's not much of a whisper. You're broadcasting to the entire street. Oops. I was wondering why she wasn't like tiny and grayed out. Well, it's true. Good night. What a scamp. Good night, all. Whoa, I've got to get going too. My shift starts in 5 minutes. Yeah, better go. You'll be back soon, I hope? Definitely. I'm so sorry you couldn't catch Jun-san tonight. Yeah, it's too bad, but... Well, I'm not gonna be back just for June. No. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Can't wait. Hey, Molly? Yes? Thanks for running a place like this. Running 2 places like this. Hey, maybe running hundreds of places like this. We just don't know. The drinks are great and the people aren't too bad either. You're always welcome. Yeah. I was going to say something about me being back in Seattle, but I think what I was about to say I've already said before, so just shut up. You're always welcome. So that kind of looks like a map of the US on that plaque, doesn't it? Just like a squished... Maybe not. I don't know. Phew. Erica's great, but she uses a lot of spoons, huh? Yeah. I don't know how Emmy and Ash, how anyone has spoons to raise a kid. Especially one as smart and curious as Erica. You did well by her tonight. I tried. I thought if I kept moving, kept smiling, stayed cheerful, maybe I could outrun it. The pain? Pain. Exhaustion. All of it. And how's that going? Doesn't look like... Yeah, no. I think it caught up. Yeah. Even stars fall behind the clouds sometimes. Doesn't mean they stop shining. Poetic as always, Molly. But I'm not a star. I'm just tired. You can still find joy, Vin. It just might not look like what it used to. I don't even know what real joy looks like. Most days I'm just performing that I'm okay to get through it. Oh my god. And I catch myself wondering how much of this happiness is actually mine? And how much of it is just for everyone else's comfort? Then maybe stop performing. Easier said than... She left her phone. Hey, sorry, I forgot my phone. Vin, are you okay? Yep. Just recharging. Right. Your phone is here. Your phone is right here. Thanks. Hey, Vin, by the way, there's all kinds of small music venues in this neighborhood. Maybe one night we both aren't... Maybe one night we both don't have shifts. We could check out a show? With me? I mean, me? With you? Go with you? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Cool. Anyway, mission accomplished. Phone secured. That's a relief. See you both soon, yeah? Looking forward to it. And hey, Vin, yeah? Even if we don't catch a show, even if it's just hanging out, not doing anything, I'd be up for that too. Nah. You handle that pretty smoothly. Smooth? I could barely get my words out. Maybe, but she didn't seem to mind. Guess not. Still think joy is something you have to perform? Maybe not. But we'll see. I should probably head up. Are you okay getting up the stairs? I can make it. Thanks for letting me stay. Always. And for reminding me there may be a tomorrow, even if I don't know what it looks like yet. I don't know what it is about Coffee Talk Tokyo. I have just like constantly been on the verge of tears with these people talking. I feel like the other ones, they had their very brief emotional moments. I'm especially thinking about Coffee Talk 2 at the very, very end. But there's just been a lot of dialogue in this one that is just kind of... I'm a little choked up half the time. I mean, I know I'm a crybaby and I cried everything, but like, they're getting me. They're getting me in this, and I hope that they don't actually catch me. You don't have to know. You just have to keep walking toward it. One step at a time. Good night, Molly. Good night, Vin. Even stars fall behind the clouds sometimes. But they're still up there, still shining, even when we can't see them. I feel like a lot of what just happened there was sort of a reference to the end of Coffee Talk 2. Again, don't want to spoil it if somebody hasn't seen it, but just go play it. But if not, then go back and watch it. Yeah, that felt like a reference to that. All right, I think we're gonna do one more day. That might be it, but we'll just see where the evening takes us. And I'm going to have another Belvita. That's really nice. Very floral tasting tea. Thursday, August 6th, 2026. New political party formed to promote elderly well-being and security. Urban legend. Wish I knew. There has to be a way for me. I want to see what it says. That's so annoying. Okay. Struggling to get out of bed today. Something like that. Blue, I feel like we've been over this, Blue. Like you have to get this by now. Didn't know there was a boss fight in cleaning. Guess you need to level up, that's right. In fact, I'm not gonna like that. Makoto, get your life together. Nothing like a low 5K run to recover from a fun night out. Grateful for my... I keep wanting to get some to try it. At least what's being referenced. Fukusan, are you still in Tokyo? I'll send an extra leave request to HR today. But I mean, you're not on leave. You are working, right? I don't really understand why her bureau isn't paying for her expenses. And yeah, I don't really understand what's going on there. She's not on leave, she's working. Which June track calms you down? When the city's too loud. Ocean Sky, always Ocean Sky. Mountain River Sea is the reason I survived. Mountain River Sea is the reason I survived exam season. Come on, Rebby, on the river. Morning light, better than any filter. Ready to crash. That's pretty. That's real pretty. That light looks so unreal. What direction does your window face? East. Makes sense. If it's sunrise. Listening to Sakura Station always makes me want to travel. Sat in the Peace Park for a long time today, just feeling grateful that there's a tomorrow. And then I ate my weight in okonomiyaki. We had a discussion about what okonomiyaki was, didn't we? I don't know what that is. Hiroshima is alive and beautiful, especially today. Alright, let's go through these tags. No recipes today. And I didn't see a dog. I did notice the dog. Karaoke with co-workers and fried chicken breakfast all before first rain. Nice. Oh. These headphones are making my ears itch for some reason. Apartment love. Some blackout curtains. I need some blackout curtains. I need curtains. The only curtains that I have in my apartment are the ones that the last owners left behind, and they're freaking ugly. They're real ugly. I don't like them. Listening to Neon Fairy while driving at night. Toot Nation. Got ketchup all over my Sakura station. Oh my god. Nice. Nice that you two can work it out. Oh my god, it's Hyde! Okay. Even sexy vampires must work out sometimes. This is by my favorite Japanese import. I know it's like a love it or hate it thing. I feel like I would love it, but I've never tried it. If your apology includes the word but, so true. So true. Okay, well that's everything so far for today. You still haven't come in. Very, very strange looking character. Hard to believe it's already Obon next week. Feels like the atmosphere in the city has started to shift a little somehow. Whoa, June? Your aura's off the charts today. Did you get a haircut? Is that it? No, I did not. Wait, is that your whoa. Wait, that's your default look? Man, it's basically cheating at this point. But hey, you're way bluer in real life. Is that a heat thing? Do you go extra blue to cool off? No, I do not. I get it. Special sunscreen, right? Custom made for dragon scales? I make do with ordinary sunscreen. Huh. Shows what I know. Anyway, too bad Blue's stuck at work today. She could have finally met you if she was here. Good evening, Makoto-san. Yo, Molly. And Jun-san too? Hey. Yeah, we bumped into each other outside. Want to order a drink, June? My treat. Don't be shy. Get whatever you want. If you insist. Wait. Coffee's a no-go for you, right? Heard you skip it during tours. Well, he's not on tour anymore. Indeed, it is rather harsh on the throat. Knew it. Classic June. Your self-discipline's wild. Like monk tier. Excuse me. You two know each other? No, we actually just met. Sure we do. Oh, you mean like in person? Then yeah, I guess this is our first time. But I've seen him stream like a million times. Oh, so yeah. So you guys know each other very well. So technically we go way back. Well, he's smiling about it. He's amused. He's not annoyed. So good for him. Makoto-san, isn't this a little... You may feel like you know Jun-san, but he's never met you before. Damn, dropping the hard truths, Molly. Sorry, June. Didn't want to be rude. That is alright. For some reason, I find your enthusiasm refreshing. Oh, yay. Sounds like we're meant to be, man. Then pick something to drink already. Any ideas, Jun-san? Well, if I must. Do you still have that cold drink I tried before? I don't remember. Milk and mango. You mean the mango... mango Olay? Yes, that's the one. I have been craving it lately. One mango Olay, please. Ice cold. What else does it entail? I'm assuming it's under milk. Oh, no, it's not under milk. Oh, no. Is it coffee? It's not coffee. Is it tea? It's not tea. I don't know. The only thing... Have I made anything with mango? The only thing that I've made with mango is that. But that's not it. say milk and mango. Well, let's see. So we want it iced. I'm gonna go soy milk. I'm gonna go... Now, can I go back to milk? We're gonna just try out a few things. And if it's not that, then I'm gonna go soy milk, mango. And if it's not that, I don't... Oh my god, thank god. Oh my god, that looks good. That looks so good. Oh, wait. That's him. With just... Oh! I didn't put it together. It's not a dragon... Or it could be a dragon mask. But he is a dragon. So, it's like his own personal... This is his personal page. Okay. Okay. And all of the poetry that he's been reading... Those are lyrics. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I mean, you still have to admit, that's a weird looking picture. But I'm realizing maybe that's just like a giant emoji, the same way that Ash and a lot of parents put the big emoji on their kids' faces. I think that's the dragon emoji on his head. Did not pick up on that whatsoever. I did notice at one point that somebody said, oh, you know him by June, or like he goes by June, something like that. Okay. It's like, why are we still not seeing this character? We have been. I'm just really dumb. Okay. And mango ole. Mango and milk in perfect harmony, promising rich and lasting satisfaction. Okay. Enjoy your mango ole. Thank you kindly. This is exquisite. I bet it is. Like a beautiful chord. Mango and milk in perfect harmony. Think it might inspire a new piece? If it does, you will be the first to hear it. I'll be looking forward to that. And for you, Makoto-san? Not now. I'm expecting someone. I'll order once he's here. Of course, take your time. Is it Kenji? It would have to be, because other than Ash and Henry... Oh, maybe it was Ash. I don't know. But I was going to say, there are no other he's. I don't think that he's ever interacted with Ash. Hi, Molly. Good evening, Ash-san. Yo, Ash-san. Oh, I guess he has. Ah, Makoto-kun. Nice to see you again. Hey, you really saved me the other day. Oh, that's right. That first day that Makoto and Kenji came in, he was there and was talking to Kenji about his kids and stuff. You right. You know, from the old man. If you hadn't been here, you would have lectured me forever. Oh, right, that. Glad I could be of help. Help would be an understatement. I was practically dead meat. Speaking of, he should have shown up. Oh, that is who is coming. Well, maybe the train's running late. So, Ash-san, have you been today? Oh, well, not bad, I guess. You're looking kind of down. Something up? Actually, yeah. Just came out of nowhere. What? You got into an accident or something? No, nothing like that. Though, it certainly feels like I did. Anyway, I'm parched. Mind if I grab a drink first? Sure, go ahead. What can I get for you, Ash-san? I'd love a cold tea. Any kind's fine. Yeah. Let's get a nice cold. Let's do tea with mint. Just a nice. Actually, reset. Let's do tea with honey and mint. Brew. Let's do something else. Let's do iced tea with tea and honey. Tea honey. Okay. It's boring too. That's fine. Here you go. One cold tea. He likes it. I'm glad. I am starting to lose my voice, so yeah, I think that this is going to be our last day. Mostly at home, cooking, cleaning, school runs, trying handiwork that I really shouldn't. If I'm not here, I'm probably hunting lost socks. Here you go. One cold tea. Much appreciated. Really hits the spot. You know, drinks are a funny thing. Sometimes just a single cup can make your heart feel a little lighter. Ooh, my voice hurts. I don't know if I would go out of my way to buy that flavor again, just because the flavor is very subtle and there are just other Belvita that I prefer. But it's really good. If you like the texture of Belvita, but you don't necessarily like it to have much of a flavor other than just vanilla, and a very subtle vanilla at that, that might be the one for you. Can make your heart feel a little lighter. That's what cafes are for. And I'm glad you got this one here. So what happened, Ash-san? Well, about that. To be honest, I'm still trying to make sense of it myself. If you'd like, we're here to listen. Yeah, we can be your super awesome wing team. Thanks for the support. Okay, then here's what happened. I just dropped my kid off at Yuki-san's place. Yuki-san. She's one of our regulars. Owner of the restaurant across the road. Right, the place called Fuyu. I used to go there with my wife. Back then, we didn't really know Yuki-san. But lately, Emi's gotten quite close with her. Emi's your wife? Mm-hmm. Yep. And Erica, that's my kid, said it was for cooking lessons. No, nothing. Please go on. So, yeah, I got curious. I mean, I'm her father after all. And I do all the cooking at home. So I started asking Yuki-san a few things. And all of a sudden, Erica turns to me and goes, "Leave now, Dad!" I've never seen that look on her face. It really caught me off guard. Any idea why? Yeah, maybe. I mean, Erica's been kind of cold with me lately. Even on our vacation, she was really withdrawn. Emmy and I talked about it, of course. We wondered if it might be a rebellious stage. But it feels way too early for that. So, I'm thinking she must be angry with me. Huh? What for? I'm not sure. Maybe I promised to get her a book and I forgot? Or put too much salt in the soup? Or I didn't use the right detergent for her clothes? Or wow, man, stop right there. You're spinning. Maybe a little. Dude, it sounds like you need to stop hovering over her. If you're always worried about the small stuff, I get why she's finding it heavy, you know? The thing is, I really want to be there for her. Why wouldn't you be? Erica's a bit of an outlier, you know? She wasn't born here. She's straight talking. She's big into science. A few months back, some kids at school were giving her a hard time. My fear is maybe it's happening again. But she's not telling me because I'm not so good at smoothing things over. I'm not too familiar with all the etiquette and stuff. I just don't want to be her useless British dad. Ash-san, I doubt anyone could accuse you of being useless. I'm sure Erica will talk to you when she's ready. Yeah, man. Sounds like she's a bright kid. She's 100% knows you're there for her. Just don't be there on her back literally all the time. There's a middle ground between parents like mine and parents like you, yeah? Do you really think so? Oh, it's from Yuki-san. Excuse me for a moment. Hi, Yuki-san. Is something wrong? Ah, that. Huh? Yeah, I see. Right. Uh-huh. Oh, really? That'd be great. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, of course. Thanks for looking after her. All right, then. Talk to you later. Bye. What did Yuki-san say? Seems like you two were right. Yuki-san said Erica's reaction caught her off guard too, actually. So she called to check in. Apparently Erica's on some kind of secret mission. And I'm not supposed to know about it. So that's why she kicked you out? Looks like it. Wow, that's a relief, Ash-san. Yeah, and... Oh, here it is. Yuki-san sent me a photo. Aww. Said it might help put my mind at ease. It's very thoughtful of her. Yeah, Erica looks... Yeah, it looks like Erica's actually having fun. Told you, you were just overthinking things. And if she was angry at you even a little, she wouldn't be secretly practicing her cooking just for you. Guess you've got a point. So, mystery solved? Seems like it. I mean, at least this one is. I'm still worried about her school life, but for now, I'll just wait and see how it plays out. Erica's definitely growing up. She's got a world that even her parents aren't part of. That said, I bet you're dying to know what she's cooking, huh? Yeah. I guess I'll have to play dumb when I get home. Anyway, he's really late. Kind of rare for Mr. Punctual. Maybe he's finally learning to chill? Are you expecting a friend? Well, it's not exactly a friend. It's the old geezer, Kenji. You're meeting Kenji-san? Yeah, said he's got something to talk about. I'll text him just in case. That Kenji-san. Is that the same Kenji-san I met previously? Yes. Oh. Huh? You know Kenji? I would not say we truly know each other, but I'm fairly certain he has no desire to see me here. Whoa, what do you mean by that? Did something happen between you two? You can ask Kenji-san. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh. Kenji-san, good evening. Good evening. Yo, old man, you're late. Actually, the train was delayed. Sorry to keep you waiting. Knew it. No biggie, man. But hey, I've just heard from... Hang on a second, my friend's calling. Yo, it's me. What's up? Huh? What? Can't hear you. You're breaking up a bit, man. My throat is dying. Still as restless as ever. Ah, Ash-san. Nice to see you again. Likewise, Kenji-san. And it's you. I was actually about to leave. Of course you were. It seems I have that effect on you. That is not what I meant. I simply did not wish to... I heard it. Pardon? I said I heard it. Your song, Lost River. Oh. Well, I was more or less forced to listen by this over-eager company girl. But it was good. Hard to believe you actually wrote it, huh? Thank you. No need to be so skittish. You've still got some drink left in your cup. It would be rude to leave it unfinished, don't you think? I suppose you are right. So take your time and stay a while. It's not like I bite. You two doing okay? Oh, yes. It's all fine. Oh, thank you for the other day, Ash-san. Very kind of you to walk me to the station. And keep me company until the train arrived. Don't mention it. Anytime. Ah, right. I actually came to speak with Makoto, but it looks like he's busy on a call. In the meantime, may I ask your opinion on something? Sure. If you think my opinion is of value, I'd be happy to help. Thank you. I appreciate it. Before that, shall I get you something? Ah, good idea. What would you like, Kenji-san? Would you mind making me a cold matcha? Oh, that sounds nice. And I'll just do matcha, matcha, matcha. Give the man what he asked for. Oh, that looks nice. Let's check out what he has to say and what the recipe is. After 45 years with an electric power company, I've recently retired, though I still have much to learn. Sorry. Off so hard that I raised my desk. I'm realizing a fatal flaw with... There we go. There we go. I raised my chair up, but my arm hit directly onto the buttons for my standing desk. So I had to lower them just a tinge. That's so weird because I just raised... Oh, no, I guess it needs to go down just a hair. There we go. Okay. That's good. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Sorry for coughing into the microphone. I'm running out of voice for the evening. Did I finish reading that? No, I didn't. Goodness, the bots are giving each other rewards. After 45 years with an electric power company, I've recently retired. Though I have much to learn, I humbly ask for your kind support. And a cold, bitter medley of quietness unfolding upon the tongue. Enjoy your Hiyashi matcha. Thank you so much. With this heat, even my head plate feels parched. Oh, I bet that feels good. One sip for the head. One sip for the heart. Truly a masterful presentation. One for the head, one for the heart. Get Kenji to drink high and low. Truly a masterful presentation. Looks like those secret tea training sessions finally paid off. So Kenji-san, what's on your mind? Yes. Well, it's actually about my son. To put it simply, he's taking paternity leave. That's a big decision. Yes, and a complicated one. I mean, he was recently promoted. His career is finally getting on track. Uh-oh, this is starting to sound oddly familiar. Is that so? Yeah. Actually, we faced a similar situation when I became a stay-at-home dad. Oh. In our case, it was my wife's career that was on the line. Your wife, what did she do? Back then, she was an up-and-coming scientist. Oh. We talked it over, of course. But in the end, the decision was simple for me. If she worked, I'd raise our kid. It's quite a bold decision. You don't regret it? Honestly, I'd be lying if I said I never had any doubts. I studied English Lit at university and even received an offer to pursue a career in academia. From a rather renowned scholar, actually. But well, the truth is, it's not like I had a clear career goal or anything in the first place. I mostly really loved books. So it made sense to me to stay at home. Sometimes I do think I would have been nice to become a teacher. I liked that more than research. But honestly, every time I look at my daughter, I know I made the right choice. Plus, I get to teach her English too. So I guess I'm building a bit of an educator's career after all. I see. But in my son's case, his wife only works part-time, and the benefits he'd get aren't nearly enough. So maybe the situation is a bit different. Yeah, that definitely adds another layer. Right. You see, I'm not quite sure how to put this, but my father was a quiet man. We had to leave our river when I was a very young child. After we moved to Tokyo, he worked day and night. It must have been very hard for him. To carve out a space for us in this new, different world. As a result, we didn't spend much time together. And I was lonely sometimes. But I was proud of him. I felt safe, you know? Yeah, I understand. My father was a busy man too. When I was a kid, all I remember is him working. Yes, a father must be the pillar of his family. Or at least, that's what I thought. So when my own son was born, I followed his example. I worked very hard because that's how I understand fatherhood. That's how I knew to love him. But now, my son doesn't see it that way. Perhaps I raised him wrong. What was my father able to do that I wasn't? Well, the way I see it, Kenji-san, I guess you did the best you could. But my son, he turned out different. Different from you? I suppose so. That doesn't mean you raised him wrong. Huh? What do you mean? Even if things didn't turn out how you hoped, he's bravely forging his own path now. And in that, he still learned and grew from you. Just like you did from your own father. But then that means, yeah, I know. It's a little sad as a parent. But we parents don't really have much control, don't you think? Kids think for themselves, grow on their own. Eventually, they'll drift away from us. So maybe in the very end, all we can really do is just love them. Love them as much as we can. And watch them become who they are. Besides, the times are different now. I guess so. Even if you do the same thing, how it's seen can change with the times. I mean, look at me. Now they call stay-at-home dads progressive or something. But not so long ago, we were just laughed at. So your way, or your father's way, they were probably right back then. But things have changed, Kenji-san. Old ideas like men work, women stay home, they just don't fit the world anymore. So maybe your son's just trying to be the kind of father this era needs. Actually, it's kind of strange. I mean, who decided those roles in the first place? Now that you mention it, it does seem odd. That assumption was built into our society long ago. Exactly. Seahorses come to mind. No, please disregard that. Too late for that. If you have something to say, I'd like to hear it. But yeah, now I'm curious too. Well, if you insist. You see, seahorses. Among them, it is the male who bears the eggs and gives birth. Oh, that's fascinating. In lion prides, the hunt falls to the females. Some birds even raise chicks as same-sex pairs. You sure know a lot. Yes, I like nature documentaries. What? You? Nature documentaries? I find the animal sounds inexplicably soothing. You're quite an unusual one, but that is very interesting. Guess we've still got a lot to learn from nature, huh? Indeed, it is full of quiet wisdom. Oh, it's Emmy. Looks like Erica's back home. So her secret mission is complete? It would seem so. Sounds like my wife could use a hand. I'd better get going. Then please, don't let us keep you. Sorry I can't talk more, Kenji-san, but I really hope things go well with your son. Thank you. That means a lot. And as for you, my quiet friend, that was an interesting talk. Thanks. I'm pleased you found it engaging. Well then, everyone, see you next time. Please give my regards to Emmy-san and Erica-chan. Will do. Good night. It's awkward. Yeah, I really didn't have much to say about that conversation. I think they took care of everything that I needed to say. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of opinions on stay-at-home dads or paternity leave. That's what's kind of throwing me about that conversation. I mean, I don't know what paternity leave is like in Japan, but it's leave. He's not quitting, so I don't know. I don't know what the big deal about it is. I mean, a year for my American mind seems like a long time, but I don't think that it's crazy other places. So I don't know. I have nothing to add to that because I have absolutely no knowledge of it. So, nature documentaries of all things? Yes. I've taken a liking to them lately. You like television? Yes, I quite enjoy it. I meant what I said. About your song. Oh. It was genuinely good. Thank you. Someone like you becoming a singer. It feels like a whole new world these days. Still, I don't quite understand. Why music? And so publicly, too. I mean, even if you lost your sight, you still have countless paths to choose from. Unlike us Kappas, wouldn't you say? Oh, well, I've always been fond of the guitar. So you left your river to become a singer? No, not exactly. Then what? It was just, I do not know. Yes? I did not really have another path. Huh? What do you mean? That was, No, you see, I mean, it's getting hard to talk. Hey, you. Now listen here. It's not every day a dragon and a Kappa share a table like this. So at the very least, I'd appreciate some straight talk from you. You are quite right. My apologies. It's okay. So, why music, you ask? Where does one even begin? You see, when the river was buried, I lost my sight along with it. Yes, you did mention. I'm truly sorry about that. Thank you. But I lost something else as well. My power. Oh. I could no longer return to my dragon form. You're a Kappa, so you know what that means. A dragon without his power is no better than a broken AC. Simply useless. But it cannot be helped. I mean, who would welcome a dragon god that brings no blessings? That must have been tough for you. I won't lie, it was most difficult. I tried everything to regain my power. Ancient rituals, traditional medicines. I even drank water from all sorts of rivers. That would make sense. The river is, after all, the origin of strength for us river folk. Indeed it is. But nothing worked. Perhaps if I could have gotten water from my own source. But I wasn't sure how to reach it, and I abandoned the idea. By then, I had grown tired of clinging to hope. It is interesting that we had that conversation, I think it was just yesterday, about how the water tastes like home. For years, I couldn't bring myself to do anything. I lived quietly in the corner of the woods. Surrounded by the endless noise of construction. Then one day, I stumbled upon my old dusty guitar. And in that moment, I remembered how much I loved music. How I used to play by the river. And then it simply dawned on me. Even without my dragon power, perhaps through music, I might yet offer something of worth. Oh my God. It just makes everything that's happening with him all the more tragic. He really does just need to slow down, because he clearly has this passion for music, but it's too much. Too frequent. Huh. Yes, I know. It must sound ridiculously naive, but back then I truly believed it. For the first time in decades, I felt I had a reason to live. I see. You've been through quite a lot. Since I asked for your honesty, it's only fair that I offer mine. To tell the truth, your feelings aren't all that unfamiliar to me. They're not? feels odd to relate to you, but as it happens, I recently retired. So if nothing else, I've got time. Plenty of it. But I'm a man who's only known work. And now that it's been taken away from me, honestly, I'm at a complete loss. That must be scary. I've been in that darkness too. I was truly fortunate. Just through a stroke of luck, I found my way back to music. Next thing I knew, I was a singer. Perhaps it was merely the novelty, a dragon with a guitar. Even so, it gave me a real sense of purpose. I see. Oh. That face, or lack thereof, is quite a jump scare every time. Yo, I'm back. Man, that call took forever. Huh? Ashton already left? Damn, I was hoping to talk more. Anyway, sorry for leaving you hanging. It's alright. While you were away, I had a little chat with Jun-san. Yeah? About what? Wait a sec. You two actually getting along? Like, earlier Jun was saying... Chill out, Makoto. Something about how Kenji's got no desire to... Shut up. It isn't like that. Oh, really? What was it again? That was... Nah, never mind. But things have been hard, huh? What? You're on the news every day. Gotta be rough, right? I suppose. Tell you what. Why not try busking? I mean, that seems like that's something that he would prefer to do. I beg your pardon? You know, go back to your roots and all that? Oh, well. I mean, you used to sing around here before your big debut, right? That's correct. Hey, Molly, did you know Jun back then? Yes, I did. It's been, what, over 10 years now? I still remember the first time I saw him perform. Do you mind if I tell him about it? Not at all. You know, this is actually interesting because, again, assuming I'm the same character, and even if I'm not the same character as in Seattle, I don't think my Seattle persona ever talked about anything outside of the cafe. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I must have gone to the wedding, right? I must have gone to Bailey's and Lua's wedding. It would have been weird if I hadn't. So I guess I do leave. I do leave the cafe. But I never talk about it. So this is interesting that I'm actually talking about a life outside of this place. Although, coffee talk adjacent. Okay, so the first time I spotted Jun-san out on the street, he was singing in front of pigeons. Pigeons? Yes. I fed them once and they just kept coming back. I suppose they figured I came with snacks. But I never imagined there were that many pigeons in Tokyo. So your first fans had feathers, huh? They were loyal listeners. They never complained about my set list. But over time, more people than pigeons started gathering around. Within half a year, he'd become a bit of a local legend. Until the police showed up with a noise complaint. They banned me from playing here after that. The final day was wild. The crowd spilled out onto the main road. There was even a fire truck for some reason. That was quite a night. Wow, I wish I'd been there. Hey, you should totally do it again. Like a surprise street gig. It doesn't even have to be here. I'll help you set it up. I'm good at that kind of thing. So when should we do it? The sooner the better, right? Good grief, you're always like this. Huh? Always talking, never thinking. Uh-oh, lecture mode alert. Oh. Yeah? That reminds me. Whoa! Way to catch me off guard yelling like that. I came here to talk to you today. We didn't get a proper talk last time. And there he goes again. Excuse me? It's nothing. Huh. Now listen. Yeah? Put away your phone. Done. Good. Ahem. So you want to start your own business, right? Yeah, I guess. As I said before, that goggle idea is excellent. I genuinely think it has potential. And you got the skills to make it real. Thanks? But you're still missing one thing. Yeah, experience, right? That too. But everyone starts out inexperienced. That's something time will take care of. Then what? Trust. You've got the ideas, talent, and skill. But trust isn't built overnight. You got to earn it step by step. Even if you've got an ultra genius idea, it won't go anywhere if no one trusts you. Then I'll just do it all myself. I mean, I trust me. Can you handle bookkeeping? No. But it's essential if you want to run a business. Ugh. Then I'll ask somebody. Somebody who? Well, somebody I can trust. Oh. See? Trust. Yeah, guess you got a point. And whether you like it or not, you've already been slowly breaking that trust. Huh? Why is that? You always brush off the small tasks because you think they don't matter for your future. That's how you lose trust. Fix that first. Whatever the task, do it properly, patiently, steadily. Keep at it. And once you've earned enough trust, your startup won't just be a pipe dream. You don't have anything to say? Are you even listening? Hello? Yeah, actually. Damn, that hit kind of deep. So it's all about trust, huh? It's like with my girlfriends. We built what we've got over time. We all put some effort in. And now that we trust each other, we're like a team. When I think about it, starting a business solo would be tough. Stuff like bookkeeping? No way. It's all gibberish to me. Thanks for the lecture, old man. That was one hell of a wake-up call. Huh. When you're this agreeable, it's honestly a little unsettling. But so long as you understand, that's enough for me. Yeah, trust. Pardon the interruption. Huh? But I should probably get going. Oh, you heading out? Yes, I've stayed longer than Yes, I've stayed longer than I intended. Oh man, that sucks. We barely got a chance to talk. How about this then? You and I hit the batting cages. What? Why? You've been through a lot lately, right? It's a great way to clear your mind. I am not sure. I don't want to be rude. I don't know anything about being blind, and I don't know anything about batting cages. But that seems like not the best idea to combine. Mind you, he has like this second sight, so maybe batting cages are fine. Abigail, hello, welcome in. How are you tonight? How's it going? Welcome. Unfortunately, you've caught us right at the end once again because my throat is raw from reading 3 days of this, so we're going to be wrapping it up soon. But thank you for being here with us tonight. Always happy to see you, even if it's for 10 seconds. I'm always happy to see you. I am not sure. As you know, I am blind. Oh, come on, that's fine. I'll tell you when to swing. Look. That's up to you, June. That if you want to trust Makoto on that one, that's your business. Doing not too bad. Good. Tired but good. Oh no, I've got a bad time lately. How are you? Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is one of those things. It's just, two ships in the night and all that. But of course, there's always the next time, right? But yeah, it's honestly, I wish that I could keep going on this. I wish that I could be here all night with it, but it's rough doing all of this reading by myself. I wish that somehow somebody had made a voice mod immediately, but I guess that just wasn't possible. I was happy to see you too. Oh, thank you, Abigail. I'll tell you when to swing. Hey, you know what? That's up to you, June. Or maybe they've got those beeping balls there. Oh, now that would be interesting. If you could hear it, if it had like a steady sound to it and you could hear it coming. I don't know. Batting cages as a nearly fully sighted person still would scare me. Like I would absolutely get hit, but that's your business. Might even spark a new song or two. Of course, your lovely smile always brightens my days. Stop, that's so sweet. You think so? Totally. Then I suppose I could give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? A concussion. Big deal. That's more like it. You coming too, Kenji? Huh? Me? No, I'll pass. You two go ahead and have fun. Too much for those old bones, huh? Well, fair enough. All right, then. Talk to you later, old man. And thanks for the advice. Trust, right? No way I'm getting up at 5 like you, but maybe I can come in a little early and do some cleanup. You do that. Okay, June. I'll be waiting outside. See you guys. Good night, Makoto-san. So, if you will excuse me, Kenji-san, truly not a bad night. I agree. It turned out to be a valuable experience. But June-san, if there's one thing that still doesn't quite add up for me, there is one thing that still doesn't quite add up for me. You said music gives you a sense of purpose. And in fact, your early singer-songwriter work, it was not bad at all. The sound, the lyrics, they felt honest. I'm flattered. But your recent work, frankly, I couldn't sit through it. Rough. That is rough. All that dancing, the flashy outfits. Yeah, flashy stuff does not seem June's vibe whatsoever. I could barely hear the music itself. It feels as though the scandals have drowned out your voice. Yeah, I mean, I have to assume that it's his record label that's making him make the music that he's making lately. Because clearly it's not the music that he wants to be making. Clearly it's not the music that his audience wants him to be making. What is this? What is happening with him? Why is he doing this? So tell me, is that what you meant by a real sense of purpose? You don't mince words, do you, Kenji-san? That's quite a harsh review of me. I'm sorry if it sounded rude. No, it's quite all right. Candor like that is something I rarely hear anymore. You know, they do say, that you shouldn't read your reviews, especially if you're famous. Don't read your reviews. Maybe you should be reading his reviews occasionally, because is he totally unaware of the fact that nobody likes his music anymore? Or rather, nobody likes his new music? Because I've read honesty like that. I've read candor like that. And I'm not suggesting that you spend your life on social media looking at what people are saying about you, but like, maybe you should dabble. Maybe you should have a trusted friend who's like, have you seen what they're saying about you? Like, I don't know. Don't listen to your manager. Don't listen to your agent. Don't listen to your producer. Listen to the people buying or not buying your music. I would like to continue this conversation, but Makoto-san is waiting outside, so I should leave it here for tonight. Good night, Molly. Good night, Jun-san. What is on his tie pin? It looks like a pickle, and I just don't think that that's what that is. Or maybe it is. Is that a thing? Having a pickle on your tie pin? I just can't figure it out. You like music, Henji-san? I mostly listen to jazz, but yes, I do like music. I thought as much. Funny, isn't it? Dragons and Kappas have always been at odds. But face to face, we can actually talk. I should thank that Konbini girl. Oh? Remember what she said? It'd be a waste not to give new things a shot. Yes, that's the one. I've been trying to live by that lately. Can't argue with Konbini wisdom. This cafe really is strange. I get advice from strangers. And today, Jun-san of all people gave me a pep talk. What's next? A ghost giving out winning lotto numbers? Ooh. Ayame! You know anything that we don't know? That's not as far-fetched as you'd think. I think I'll stay a little longer tonight. Of course, take all the time you need. Thank you, Molly-san. Have we ever ended a day with somebody still sitting in the chair, other than maybe Freya, because she was there all night, but like, I mean, that's my mom. Okay, so we're going to read the paper for tomorrow, and we're going to call it a night. Because if I have to talk any it's raining just like home, just like here, just like actual home. Is this the first time it's been raining in Tokyo? I wonder if that means that Henry's going to come by tonight. I don't know. But let's press that key. The Lost Rivers of Tokyo. New book comes out on drained and paved over Tokyo rivers. Getting too hot. I wish I could read what that says. So Kenji said that they moved to Tokyo. So the Lost River that he's from is not in Tokyo. So that is interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's save. Yes. And that's where we're going to call it tonight. I could keep going and going and going and going on this game because, man, it's so good. I love the characters. I love the drama. I love the drinks, but I cannot keep talking. So the next time that I see you guys is going to be on Wednesday for our beloved Disney Dreamlight Valley. The next time that you see me, if you're interested, is going to be tomorrow night at the same time, but it's going to be an upload, a premiere of an old DDV stream from about 2 years ago. Still continuing on with that Mulan update. It's really funny going back and seeing all of these old streams because there's a lot that I've forgotten about. I've forgotten how far we've come in DDV as far as quality of life and just all sorts of things back in the day. So yeah, I hope that you can join me for that. I probably won't. Well, I know that I won't be there for the beginning of the premiere, but hopefully I'll be there towards the end. But I don't know. But that's just something to watch. If you've got nothing better to do, just pop on by and maybe somebody will be there to hang out with. I don't know. I don't know. But whether I see you on Wednesday for DDV, whether I see you next Monday for more Coffee Talk Tokyo, or any other time, hope that you have a wonderful rest. I hope that you have some delicious tea and not weirdly sour coffee creamer. And until next time, good night.